2 seconds, folks. The doorbell's just gone. I'll be with you all in just a moment. Give me 2 secs. Ding dong. Right. Hello. That was an absolute banger of a song to get started, wasn't it? Right. Let me get this show on the road. Oh, it's another banger of a song. It was an expected one, to be honest, Curveless. It was an expected one. Hello! Hello, happy Thursday. Sorry, that was a bit of a deflation. I was like ready to rock and roll, and then suddenly the doorbell went. Hello, happy Thursday. How are we all? Hope we're well. I'm going to scroll to the top of my chat. Roberticus, hello, how are you? Good to see you. First one in today. Good to see you. Hello. Lilo's here as well. Joe is here. Craig is here and excited for the MD-11. Oh yeah, so am I. We haven't flown this thing for a while, so I'm stoked to fly it today. Croissant Base here, Private Pilot is here, hello, New Spawns is here, Trabder, how you doing today? Good to see you. Mitch, hello mate. Max here, Mac, I see you're flying along. Love it. Uli's here as well and is excited for the MD-11. Yeah, I can't wait for the MD-11 today. I'm just hoping I don't stack the landing in. Jeff as well, hello, how you doing? Good to see you, Jeff. Welcome. Kenworth is here. First person in on the YouTube today is Parser. Hello, mate. I hope you're doing great. Yeah, I'm not too bad. I'm good, thank you, mate. How are you? Hello. Oh, Rick, 70 months. Let me get the sub. Goodness gracious. I'll say some hellos in a second. Thank you very much indeed, Rick. Over on the Twitch, a bit of fluff. 70 months. Thank you, mate. That is a lovely way to kick things off for the afternoon and the evening. Thank you, mate. JBS. Oh God. DC-10. You're not in a DC-10. Although it would be nice to have a DC-10 in the sim. But we aren't in it. Mincemeat for their happy. Okay. If you say so, JBS, I will just nod and agree. I will nod and agree. Mate, thank you for the 100 bits as well. First cheer of the day. Good to see you. Thank you, mate. Where did I get up to? I said hello to Parser over on the YouTube. Croissant Base here as well. Hello. We got our first TikToker in today, RC Muse. How do you become a community manager for Microsoft Flight Simulator? I applied for the job and went through the application process. Yeah. There are no openings for positions in that role at the moment, though, I'm afraid, if that's what you're looking for, I'm afraid. Yeah, it wasn't an unexpected doorbell. It was just a quick Amazon delivery. How you doing, Craig? Hope you're well. Good to see you. Hello. Lilo's back in the iFly as well. Nice. Jonathan's here on the YouTube as well. Hello, Jonathan. Good to see you. Sonic as well, wishing us a successful flight on YouTube. Thank you, Sonic. Hello, everybody. Epic Nobody's here. Good to see you. Hello. Yes, it is indeed AirRack Update Day. AirRack Update Day indeed it is. Oh, David. Hello. 85 months. Oh, God. I really need to get my act together with these new sub badges, don't I? But I just still don't know what to do. Maybe we should prioritize it during the cruise for today's flight, because we've got a bit of a longer flight today. Maybe we should prioritize that for today's cruise, is to like actually come up with a solid plan for what we're going to do about sub badges. Mate, thank you. 85 months. That's huge, David. Hugely appreciated, mate. Thank you. Yeah, AirRack Update Day. So Navigraph have got their AirRack update, and if you just launch MSFS 2020 or 2024, you'll get an update as well. So that got pushed out earlier on at about 4 PM 2 hours ago. It got pushed out. So you'll have base sim AirRack update to 2501 as well. So yeah. Did I miss any hellos? Spice Bazaar, hello. How are you? Good day, JBS. How are you, mate? It was good. Yeah, it was a good day at badminton yesterday. I think I only won like 3 games that I played, but all the matches were really good and I played pretty well. So yeah, I was happy. Mr. Jazz, hello. How you doing? Scott, good evening. Hello. Yeah, preparing for the red weather warning. Stay safe, mate. Stay safe. Hello. It's the Shin Stairs. I think it is, Incarnate. I don't think you're wrong. Actually. Vips Pilot's here on the Twitch as well. Hello. There is an air race issue with the Phoenix. An air race issue? What's that? Jaju's here. Hello. Good to see. Oh, an air rack issue with the Phoenix. Okay, okay. Craig, hello. We're good to see you. Jaju, thank you, mate. Hello, hello. What's included in the update? I'll paste the FS Elite patch notes. Here is the FS Elite patch notes for the aircraft. We'll have a look at these in cruise as well. But yeah, if you want to have a quick look at all the things that are updated, there's quite a lot in there actually for the aircraft. There it is. There it is. Honda J is here, ready for the MD-11. Oh yes, and the Blitz as well. Good to see you. Hello, friends. Hello, hello, hello. Your phone is... Oh, it auto-predicts on phone. Okay, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. The big update for the headwind is tomorrow as well. I remember when they sent me like the first previews of their new update to like flight deck like years ago. It's taken them quite a while. I'd have to go and find them in my Discord DMs. It was a while ago now. Sir Hayes here as well. Hello, good to see you. What's new on the MD-11? I literally just posted the patch notes. I will post them again just in case you weren't here a second ago. But there are the patch notes. I couldn't actually find them on the TFDi website. Maybe I was blind. But FS Elite have posted them, so they're there. They're there. Where can we download the update? So you need to have the TFDi MD-11 installer.exe, and you just run that. Yeah, you just run that. It should have your activation license like saved. If not, you just put that in, and then you'll see the option to do the update. So yeah, it's nice and simple. Lambert, we are in 2020. Yeah, we're in MSFS 2020 today. Vaughn's here on the YouTube as well. Good to see you. Hello. Yo, yo, yo. Hello. Good to see you all. How are we, friends? Are we all good? I didn't see you all yesterday. Wednesday's my day off midweek for badminton training, which was good. I enjoyed it last night. Yeah. I wish I had more time to play it more regularly. I really do. But no, it's good last night. And then I've had a super busy day today at work. It has been absolutely non-stop, but it at least meant that the day went quickly. Ready to get streaming. So here we are. Tried to fly the virtual quality ones. Yeah, no, I wouldn't even touch it. I really wouldn't. You're going to be joining for the flight? Maybe the FedEx don't judge? No, nothing wrong with that, mate. Nothing wrong with that at all. Yeah, I saw there was a couple of people logged on. I see Max also online as well. Awesome. TFDi don't make it easy to find their changelog. Yeah, I had a quick look on the website, but it took me 5 minutes and I couldn't find anything. So I was like, I'm not... And there's no indication on their Discord of it. Like, they've not posted anywhere on their Discord that there's been an update. But yeah. Hey, it's Riley! 72 months! Hello! Thank you! Thank you very much indeed, Riley, with 72 months. Oh, no, it should be, though, shouldn't it? It's UPS 983, so it couldn't almost really get further away from 001. But it should have been that, shouldn't it? Mate, thank you very much. That's 6 years. That's an anniversary sub as well. Very, very, very much appreciated, dude. Right, so there we go. So we have got the patch notes through now. Yeah, for some reason they didn't even update it on their Discord server or anything, but here it is. This is the first update of the year for the TFDi MD-11. Their last update was on the 14th of November, so it's been quite a while. But this is the flight we're going to be operating today. As you can see, we're not quite, but we're somewhat almost replicating the flight that we did in the C-17 at the start of the week. But in the opposite way. So we're heading out of Seattle and heading to Ontario today. Oh, Tyler, 9 months. Hello. Goodness gracious. Subs are flying in. Getting a hype train going, I think. Thank you. It's in the dev update channel. Oh, maybe I missed it then. It's just not in the announcement thing. 9 months have gone fast. They have. 2024 was such a blur, right? 2024 was the most unbelievable blur. It just went like that. It's crazy. Madness. Mate, thank you for the 9 months. It's another sub. It's Deep Blue, 50 months. Hello. With a tier 1. Oh, the mask. Hello. Wake up. The mask was asleep then. Deep Blue, thank you. 50 months, 4 years, and an extra 2 months on top. Still going strong with the tier 1. No message, but thank you. Cheers, mate. I appreciate you. How you doing? Eddie's here. Hello, Eddie. A Ninja, 38 months. Goodness gracious. The subs are flying in. Oh. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, I love it. It's one of those that I get in the sim and I fly it and I'm like, why the hell do I not fly this thing more often than I do? Because I love flying it. So I'm sure I'll probably fall back in love with it for like the 8 millionth time today. We got another one. Thank you very much, guys, for all of these. Ghoster, 14 months. Hello, Ghoster, back in the crew for the 14-month total sub. They've been subscribed for 5 months in a row. So thank you very much for keeping the sub going, mate, for that as well. It's another one. We had a 4-year sub with an extra 2 months on top for Deep Blue, a 3-year sub with an extra 2 months on top for Ninja Pilot, and then a 1-year sub with an extra 2 months on top for Ghoster. Thank you very much, everybody. Getting a hype train going. And getting the hype train started over on the Twitch. That's very kind of you all. You're amazing. Freeman's here as well. Joel's here. Hello. If I have missed any hellos, drop a hi. Sorry if I've missed you. So we are at Seattle. Obviously, there's quite a lot of airports at Seattle. We are at BFI, Seattle Boeing Field. And I've bought some new scenery for it. Well, it's new scenery for me. I bought some scenery for it. Epic Nobody. Oh my God, there's more. We're on the way to a level 3 hype train out of absolutely nowhere. Bloody hellfire, chat. Epic Nobody. Hello, mate. 77 months. Hello. What is time? Yeah, you're not wrong. Oh, God. Oh, God. This is getting philosophical. 5.8 years, Rick, of course. Yeah. Oh, philosophical. There we go. Yeah, there we go. You're making us rethink our lives there with that kind of a message, Epic Nobody. But I like it. I like it. Why not? Thank you very much. Cheers for the 77 months, dude. I appreciate you. Hope you're well. Dank Roman, there's the cockpit. Fear not. We'll have plenty of time in the cockpit. I'll get in there in just a moment, mate. I want to have a look around the scenery as well quickly before we go. Yeah, so this is brand new scenery for me. It's been out for a while. Obviously, Drazeki Design did a couple of different sceneries for Seattle. They've done all the Boeings, I guess. They've done Payne Everett, KPAE. They also did Renton, KRNT. And I had no idea until actually relatively recently that they even did this Boeing field scenery. And so I've been looking, you know, passively, I guess, for a long time to find a good excuse for a flight to do in or out of here. And by complete chance, I just stumbled upon this one earlier on today. It's an absolute corker of a route, it really is. So we're departing out of Boeing Field, out of Seattle, down the west coast of the USA, and into one of my favorite destinations to fly into, which is Ontario. And the nice one today with Ontario is that they're landing easterly. So we're going to have this, if you remember the arrivals into Ontario, you've got some like crazy beautiful views through the mountain ranges. You know, we're east of LA area. And so you've got these stunning views, and now not only do we just, like, normally you would just turn onto final for a 2.6 approach, but we're even going to be able to extend the flight a bit longer for a 0.8 approach today. So this should be a pretty spectacular one and a great introduction back into the MD-11. So I'm looking forward to it. Josh is here. Hello, doing another 737 MAX 8 flight. Nice. Love it. Aldre's here on the YouTube from Brazil. 34 degrees centigrade in the shade. Oh my goodness. I've had a heater on all day in my studio because it's been so cold. It's freezing here. Maybe we could split the difference, Aldre. You give us a bit of the heat and, you know, make it even. Right, let's jump in the sim. Let's get it started. Let's get going. With my laggy transition. Now, chat, I've got a question for you all. What are your thoughts about keeping music going whilst we're setting up the aircraft until we, like, get ready for pushback? I was watching Jamie and I was watching Ian, and I realised that they have music playing in the background whilst they're, like, setting up flights. And I never do it. I just put them on at cruise. Do we like the idea of just having them on, like, quite quiet? I mean, like, I don't know what volume setting would be good, but something like this. Scuba Steve! Thank you for the follow. That just reminds me of the Adam Sandler film. Big Daddy, right? I mean, yeah, what about if I just have it, like, quietly in the background? I don't know if that audio level's good where it is right now. So it's there, but it's not really there. Let me know. Gosh, it's another blooming sub. What are we doing on the hype train? We are 57% to a level 3 hype train. It's going to finish there, but lids rock. Thank you very much. 6 months with the Prime sub. No message there, but returning the Prime for half a year. Mate, that means the world. That really does. Thank you very much indeed. How you doing, Steve? Good to see you. Welcome. Only if it's weird music. Well, if you're a subscriber, you can do song requests. So yeah. So... what do we think? Are we kind of happy with that? This kind of like just, you know, music in the background? I can't really hear it right now. I don't know if you folks can. What do we think? I'll leave it there for the moment. Let me know what you think. we'll decide. And then I'll turn it off for like engine start or like when we push back. Anyway, cool. Right, let's get going. So here we are down on the ground in the registration of the aircraft that last operated this flight in real life. It was last operated yesterday. I don't know if it's being done today, but it was November 258 Uniform Papa. Obviously the UPS standard livery today for the MD-11. And yeah, this is a real world flight that operates. As I mentioned, scenery today is a real absolute corker as well as the route. It is the Drzecki design Boeing field scenery, which just looks phenomenal. When you like combine it with some of their other stuff, like if you combine it with the Renton scenery, which should be somewhere over there, not that we can see it, and then we've got the cityscape of Seattle up to the north there and everything. It just makes the city look incredible. And the scenery is very, very, very good. We won't go and have like a crazy look through absolutely everything right now, but it's even got the museum model and stuff. Look, it's got all of this. It's very good. Hey, Iniquative! Hey, oh my god. 101 months. It's perfect now because I can't hear it. Oh. Well, maybe well, I mean, like the whole point of me having music playing is so that people can hear it, even if it's quiet. So if you guys can't even hear the music, I might as well just not play it. No message with that one, but thank you very, 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 very much for a ridiculous 101 months of subscription, mate. That's yeah, that's no short amount of time. Lurking as always, you lurk away, bud. So yeah, so this is the Drzecki Boeing field scenery, and I'm really impressed with it. I loaded into it earlier to make the banner for my YouTube live stream and to check that the scenery was working. And I've been here in real life back in June of, was it June? No, it was April or so of 2022. I did a holiday to LA and did a weekend trip up to Seattle. And I went to the Museum of Flight. And they've even modeled it. And it is a very good representation of it. You've got the 787 here. You've got the first ever Boeing 747. You've got the United 727. You've got the 707 Air Force One. You've got Concorde here. And as you can see, there's even people walking around. It's a bit weird because they've got one individual just walking around and then the rest are static. But yeah, and they're all, you know, pretty much exactly positioned where they should be in the real one. And then they've included stuff like the space shuttle, which is here, and all of this kind of stuff. You can walk, so you have to walk to get from the main. This is the main museum here. And to get to their, like, to get to the outside section where you see all of the cool stuff, you have to go and walk across this bridge. Oh! Marcus! Whoa, where did that come from? I can hear a plane. Where is the plane? I can hear it. Can you guys hear the plane? Oh, I know. It'll probably be out of Seattle, Tacoma. It'll probably be out of Tacoma. Right, let's not worry about that for the moment because Marcus is gifting 5 freaking subs. Marcus, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, that came out of absolutely nowhere. Mate, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. 5 gifted subs out of absolutely nowhere, as I say. They go to Pure, What's the Biz, Illich, Star... Stanky? Oh my god, I can't even pronounce these names. And F1 Racer 140. Come on, chat. Please, 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 please. There's only 2 people who have put sub bomb emotes in the chat. Please, can I see the chat absolutely filled with sub bomb emotes for Marcus? With a 5 bomb out of absolutely nowhere. Mate, that means the world. Thank you very, very much. Zambian Sim Pilot's in with a follow as well. Welcome. Goodness gracious. There we go. Franzel, hello. What's new in the TFDi update? Have I got the link with the patch notes? I think so. There you go. There's the patch notes. Marcus, dude, that's awesome. Thank you very much. There are definitely names in there that I do not recognize, so I imagine they'll be first-time subs. Brilliant. Oh, Streamer Fred! Again! It's almost like I associate that sound with you and you only now. It's becoming deliberate. I give up. I give up. The one and only It's Grizzle is a stream. I literally, like, I only hear that sound and I just think, I'm just like, oh, that's Grizzle. It's like it's seared into my brain now that the only person who does it is you. Mate, I love you. Thank you very much for the Streamer Friends raid. Welcome, welcome. I hope you had... Where did you fly today? I have been absolutely pushed to the, well, not pushed to the limits. I've been very, 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 very busy at work today. So I didn't get a chance to come and tune into the stream. But yeah, if you are just joining us, Zambian's asking where we're flying today. Great question. So we are up in the northwest corner of the United States in Seattle. And we are at Boeing Field today. And we're flying a real-world UPS flight that they operate in the McDonnell Douglas MD-11 down to Ontario. Ontario is located just to the east of Los Angeles. So that is our routing today. But yeah, I mean, scenery, it looks spectacular, doesn't it? Really, really nice scenery, this one. So I'm looking forward to the flight. Now, I know we've got the FedEx who's joining us. I think Mac is also flying with us. I don't know where he is on the apron, but he's somewhere. Cheeky, so that's Kuwait, isn't it? Kuwait to Abu Dhabi to Muscat, and then I can't remember where OMSJ is. Somewhere. Very nice. Very nice. Right, here we go then. Let's go and get in the flight deck. Let's do it. You're the Frontier. Oh, I missed you again. Okay, I'll look out for you. I'm sure we'll see you. Nate's here as well. Hello, welcome, welcome. Those of you coming in from the Grizzle Raid, good to see you all. Welcome, Grizzlers, as I like to call you. Welcome, Grizzlers. Hey, Sean, 29 months. Goodness, holy, it's flying through tonight. Yeah, I've never flown to OMSJ before, I don't think. I've heard of it, though. Sean, 29 months, 1 month away from the 2.5 year mark. Mate, I appreciate you for keeping the Prime with us for such a long time. That means a lot, Sean. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good Thursday, bud. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, here we go. So, first things first, I am just going to click to set payload and fuel. And then I'm going to hope that that's moved across. We should be able to tell because it's put a fuel balance in of 56.3. So if I go and have a look at the flight plan quickly and fetch it. Yeah, we got the storm coming, haven't we? Yeah, so that'll be tomorrow's focus potentially. Right, so we are UPS flight 983, 23rd of Jan. Oh my God, it's my birthday on Sunday. It's my birthday in 3 days, chat. I'm getting old. Boeing Field to Ontario, November 258 uniform Papa. 0 fuel weight today, 422.1. Takeoff weight is 476.4, landing at 442.2. Cruising flight level 350 today, with a flight time expected to be just about 2 hours. That's going to take 34,000 pounds of fuel, and we are taking, yes, 56.3, which is what is loaded in. Yeah, oh God, that reminds me, tomorrow is my last live stream as a 30-year-old. Oh my God. I don't know how I feel about that. So 56.3, that's perfect, that's in. We're expecting 14 right, so departing out to the south via Tacoma today, and then Juliet 5 to Summer, and then a rare 08 left into Ontario, a rare easterly landing today into Ontario, so that's going to be gorgeous. That's going to be gorgeous. So that's what we've got. So we've done the set payload and fuel, so let's go and get GSX to do its thing. Request boarding. Request boarding. Can you folks even hear the music right now? Can you hear the music? Oh, Roberta, because they probably give it to me now. Yes. And is the volume level a good level or not? Does it need to go up? Does it need to go down? Or is it kind of just like nicely there, not too in your face? Because my audio levels, what I hear is slightly different to you. Yeah, oh, by the way, I should remind you that if you're on YouTube or if you're on TikTok, you won't hear a thing. Because I can't send copyright music there. Up a little notch. Okay.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin in.
Let me know if that's any better. Can you check if the Museum of Flight is modelled? Oh, we literally just did it, Danny. Yeah, we literally just went down there. So if you go back and have a look just from like 2 minutes ago, you will have seen we went there. Yeah. Better? Okay, cool. Right. I'll try and remember about that, Mark. I need to set up like custom volume things, but yeah. Right. So, GSX is going to do its thing. Let's go and open some doors for it, though. So, I'll open that door. I'll open that door, and the doors on the other side should be open already. Yes, they are good. Okay, there we go. There's the mate. Oh, I just love this aircraft. Yeah, so This is why the viewing experience on Twitch is usually regarded to be a bit better than YouTube, because you can't hear any of them. Unless you don't want to hear my music or the song requests or whatever, you can't hear it on there. Right, I'm going to go and start to get this aircraft set up. So let's do the overhead. I've not flown this thing for a while, so I'm probably going to forget stuff. I've already put it on the external power, just to get some power to the aircraft, but we'll go and get the... Oh, you ready for the sounds? You ready? Yes. We'll go and get the IRSs into the nav position and get them to do their thing. I'm going to leave the engine ignition switch for the moment. That's fine. We're on the external power. External power. Emergency power is armed. So we don't need to do anything there. Isolation valves, that's fine. We'll leave all of this. I might want some integrated lighting on later, but I'm right for the moment. No smoking lights can go on. Seatbelt signs can go on because we've done fueling. And the nav light is on. So I don't think there's actually much we need to do else on there. So we're good. Like a 90s arcade machine, I know, right? I just love this thing. It's so good. Right, we're already on inches there, so that's fine. We'll go and switch that across to baro minimus for later. And then we will thank... Who is it? Hey, Marcus gifting another sub to Nate Dog. Dude, thank you. Thank you very much. Nate with another gifted sub, and it's going to Nate Dog. That is definitely a name that I do recognise on the stream. So thank you very, 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 very much indeed, Marcus, for your generosity today, mate. Out of nowhere, gifting 6 subs. Dude, that's huge. Thank you, mate. Jim, hello. Good. Nice. Brilliant. Have I seen the new GSX Pro update? Yeah, was it the one with the new pushback tug and everything? Yeah. Looks good, doesn't it? Right, we'll go and just get some bits and bobs kind of sorted on here as well. See if I can remember how to set this aircraft up. Landing gears down. Go and get the standby artificial horizon going. Parking brake. Is the parking brake set? I think it is now. I think that... Is that the parking brake released? I think that's the parking brake released like that, isn't it? That's the parking brake set, I think. Now, we're on CTAF, aren't we? So I need to do CTAF KBFI. It's 1183. Treat it like a handbrake. Yeah, no, that's a good point, actually. So 1183 is CTAF today, so I'll just stick that on. And my microphone's turned on there. We did get an auto ATC clearance. But there's no squawk with it. Oh, no, there is. Squawk 6662. So 6662. That's all off. And that's on standby for the moment. Perfect. Good. Awesome. You can see the yellow park illuminated when it's pulled towards you. Oh, that there. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. Cool. Good. Right. So initial stuff then. We're in a good state. I've not flown this thing for so long. I'm going to forget so much. Right, let's have a look at the weather. How's it looking today in Boeing Field? So, the weather. Winds 140 degrees at 4 knots. 9 statute miles viz with few clouds at 500. Broken at 22,000. The temperature 1 today. Dew point -2. And it's high pressure going through Seattle at the moment. Altimeter 3056. And the simulator agrees. 3056. Perfect. You've been flying this bird a lot more since the update. Yeah, you feel free to backseat pilot me if I forget anything today. Hopefully I won't. I used to fly this thing a lot, but I've not flown it for a little while because I'm an idiot. Beamsy, I don't know if it's just me. Oh shit! TikTok's. I've done it again. I think I'm just going to start my TikTok screen on this view. Beamsy, I'm so sorry. Apologies to those of you. I'm like the worst TikTok streamer in the history of the world. I am absolutely terrible. Yeah, let me know if I make any mistakes. Hopefully I don't. Right. So we're on the latest nav data. As of today, nav database 2501 from the 23rd of Jan. Oh, hello, Davey baby. So, actually, I think if I click over here and go send flight plan to FMC, it should load stuff in for us. There we go. So we'll initialize the IRS. Alternate. What is our alternate today? I said to myself before I go live, don't forget to change over the TikTok screen. Idiot. Idiot. Treble Snooker, thank you very much indeed for the follow on Twitch. Thank you, that's very kind of you. Alternate. Am I blind? I've gone straight past it, I bet. Where is it? LAX, makes sense. That's what I was hoping for. I've not installed the scenery for LAX, but we could still land there. Flight number, we are UPS 983 today. We're cruising at flight level 350, and I've put in a cost index of 60 on this. And then, I don't know if I need to put in the temperatures or anything like that, I'll just leave it. You're a hot black snoop. Oh, nice. And Menno, thanks for the follow as well. Hello. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Sorry. Hello, welcome everybody. Right, what do I need to do? Next page. So, block fuel just goes straight in, 56.3. Zero fuel weight should be... Oh, that's saying... Is that actually what's in there? Send payload and fuel. I'm hoping that it's in there. So it should be 422.1. I'm hoping that's actually there. Takeoff CG and then zero fuel weight CG. I don't know if there's another way where I can check. I'm not too sure if there's another way where I can check it. There's so much stuff in here that I forget to go through. Payload. Oh, no, there it is. It's got it. Cool. Yeah, it's got it. Good. Aradius, hey. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that, mate. Sorry. Kieran's here. Hello, good to see you. Oh, yes, the MD-11 freighter. Absolutely, mate. Oh, and Syrian with 28 months. My goodness. Thank you so much. 28 months and still going strong. That is 2 years and 4 months for you, buddy. That's huge. Thank you. So we're going to depart on the 14s. What's the 14 runway that we want? It's going to be 14 right, isn't it? I don't really fancy 14 left in an MD-11. I think that's a bit thin. So we're going to depart 14 right today. So we won't be departing over the city, unfortunately, but it should still be a nice view. Oh, there's another MD-11 there. That wasn't there earlier, was it? Thank you, mate. 28 months. Hope you're well, dude. Hope you're well. So it's a 14 right departure. And we've got 3 options. The Kent 9, the Needle 2, or the Nirvana 1. Nice. So we need to find one that matches to Teoma if we can today. Kent. Climb on a heading of 135. Oh, God. Cross Ziged at 2... No, well, that's not it, is it? What was the other ones? Needle 2. I think it's going to be that one. Climb on heading 315. Maintain 2,100 for radar vectors to assign route fix. That's got to be it, hasn't it? Because the issue that we've got today is the fact that there's freaking Mount Rainier just to the south of us. Nevada. Oh, actually, no, that might be better. Summer is the second waypoint in the flight plan. Ah, there's Summer there. Oh, okay. So maybe we should do the Nirvana 1 and then direct Summer? So climb on heading 135 to 700 feet, then direct Nirvana. Then on track 135 for radar vectors, maintain 2,000. And then we just maybe make a right-hand turn direct Summer. Yeah, 2,000 feet level off in a light MD-11. Wish me luck. Mo, hey, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. All right, well, let's do the Nirvana 1 then. Sounds fun as well. Nirvana 1, insert. Now, oh God, I've forgotten how to change over the display format. How do I get this over? Map. That's the one, right? Don't ask me why the terrain radar's on. So 700 feet, then there's Nirvana, then, oh, okay, I see. And then there's Teoma and some. Okay, so we could probably even do a direct to Teoma. Perfect. That's what that's better, I think. All hunker down and prep for the storm tomorrow. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Mo, hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. How do I turn off my terrain radar? Why have I forgotten everything in this plane? I feel terrible of how much I've forgotten with it. I've completely forgotten. I have completely forgotten. Anyway, right, we'll worry about the arrival later into Thingamajiggy. We're coming via TTE. Where's that? Okay, that's fine. We'll do that later. Oh, is it the weather button here? I think that's just weather bright. That doesn't do terrain though, does it? I think. Anyway, okay, right, moving on from there. Good. So we've done that. We'll worry about the arrival later. That's fine. Perf. Yeah, econ, that's fine. We're going to leave all of this as is. Transition altitude 18, that's fine. Cruise point 82, it's saying at the moment. That's fine. We'll just leave that. Okay, right. Takeoff performance then. Takeoff performance. So BFI 14 right today. We'll get the weather information and get that loaded in. Come on. There we go. Thank you. Takeoff weight. We'll get the takeoff weight from here. 477918. Yep, that's fine. I am going to go with a specific flaps. Actually, oh no, let's go with a specific flap setting and go with like 15. I don't know what UPS actually use. Max on. Thrust flex, anti-ice none. I don't know. Do you reckon we need anti-ice on this one? It's 1 degree centigrade. I think we're alright. Knob can we test it to adjust the brightness of the train? Oh, okay. Storm should be interesting tomorrow, yeah. Right, calculate. So if I just go with a flat 15, that's giving us a flex temp of 58 and the speeds 136, 153 and 167. So flex 58, flap 15. The slope and the wind value today, it's a headwind of 4 knot and the slope is 0. So it's going to be 0 slash, is it H4? No, you need to, oh no, that is right, yep. 0.0 headwind of 4 knots. The outside air temperature is 1 degree centigrade. No, you need to do it in centigrade. 1C. I always forget that. Am I going to stream some CrossFit? I don't know what I'm going to stream tomorrow. We'll see. And then the speeds. That's giving us 136, 153 and 167, which I believe the aircraft agrees with. 136, 153, 167. Lovely. Good. Perfect. Initial climb is 2,000. Oh, that's going to be interesting. And let's go and get the runway heading. Where's Navigraph? Did I close Navigraph? I think I did. Did not mean to do that. Where is it? Navigraph charts. This plane's such a mishmash of avionics. I love this thing. I love this thing so much. Right. Runway heading is 135 today. And then we leave the speed, don't we? We just leave 250. So then I can arm, nav and profile. So then we've got 167 V2, nav armed, profile armed, and 2000 for the level off. Perfect. I want to reset those. I can, no, maybe not. Right, good. Emergency lights are disarmed. Those. So I think it looks like all the cargo's on. I think we're ready for APU then, aren't we? I wish they wouldn't have done the P3D version. You can see often where they poured stuff over. I still love this thing. I still think it's so much fun to fly. I really do. God, I'm embarrassed with myself with how I've forgotten how to fly this thing. It's been that long. Okay, so APU power... No. No, that's APU bleed there, isn't it? I think you just need to hit APU power, don't you, to get it started. I'm disgusted with how I've forgotten how to fly this thing. I really am. There we go. We can see the EGT rising. Good. Yes, Kyle on TikTok asked if we're in the freighter. We are indeed in the MD-11 freighter today. That is correct. You are spot on. No, I'm not going to look at the quick start tutorial for this thing. I have flown it before. It's just been a little while since I've flown it. So I just need to get my head back into gear with it again. Okay, so APU power is on. Good. So if I put the APU bleed on, that's going to get rid of the pack warning, isn't it? And then if I get rid of the external power now, that should be ready to go. Yeah, it has been a little while. It has been a little while. Right. So, engine ignition isn't armed. That's fine. But I think apart from that, we're pretty much ready. The thing that I do need to do is do dialer flap, don't I? Our beloved dialer flap to flap 15. Cool. Right. So, let's go and head back to the services page. All the doors are closed up. Parking brake is set. GPU can be disconnected. And we'll go and get ready for the push. Ice treatment. Should we do de-icing? Ah, screw it. Why not? So with the engine ignition on, that's going to turn off the packs, isn't it? So let's leave that on for a moment. That will automatically turn off the pack, so that's fine. I'll let de-icing do its thing, and then we'll go in squawk mode Charlie, get the beacon on and everything like that. And then we'll be pretty much ready to go. Trim setting as well. Yeah, that's the other one. So the trim setting is going to be 4.7. We're at 3.0, so I'll do that as well in a minute. Amazing. Yeah, it's quite an automated aircraft considering. It's just such good fun to fly. I love it. I love it.
Confirm aircraft is ready for treatment.
That's a new sound. Yes, we are ready for treatment.
We begin treatment
Whatever
now.
you say,
Fluid
GSX.
type 1, concentration at 50%.
I should probably turn things like the APU bleed off and the packs off really for this, shouldn't I? I guess. Cam, hello, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Hello, mate. Where's Mac? Oh, I was just about to see where's Mac in his frontier. There he is. Right, there we are. GSX doing its thing to keep us safe in the skies. Good, thanks. How's Matt? Yeah, not bad. It's a fun, quirky aircraft. Yeah, I love flying this thing. I remember when it first came out and I really got into it. I just spent ages watching loads of like MD-11 videos on YouTube. Flying it again now and realizing how I'm not automatically setting it up without thinking about it just makes me realize how often I need to fly this thing though. Looks like the wing walkers are in position. How commonly does de-icing happen on stand? Oh, I don't know. I think it just depends on the airport, doesn't it? The only thing is the poor texturing on the exterior. Yeah, I mean, I get that. I still think it looks alright, and I don't really normally zoom in enough to ever notice it that much. I'll do my best, Stunlock. I'll do my best. Oh, Stunlock, local pensioners, God. What a name. Yeah, quite a few places have designated areas. Aviation Dutch, yes, we're in MSFS. Right, with that in mind then, and just because we're about to push and start, I will turn the music off. And then we'll go and get ourselves ready. So, beacon light can go on.
De-icing and anti-icing
We'll switch to
complete.
CTAF.
Anti-icing coded. Fluid type 1. Concentration at 50%. I'm disconnecting.
I'm
Good day.
disconnecting. Good day. Right, we'll mode Charlie on there. Transponders on. Boeing field traffic. UPS 983 on the cargo apron. We're going to be pushing and starting facing to the north. Boeing field. How do you get the MD-11? In MSFS 2020, it's made by TFDi Design.
Due to IC conditions, please stand by until push is completed and brakes are set.
Is my trim working? It is. Anyway, let's set the stab trim. So stab trim needs to be 4.7. Oops. Nose left, tail right.
Release parking brakes.
Okay, right, let's go. Is it free? No, it's payware.
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions,
How come-
please stand by
how can
until
I
push
push
is
this the other
completed and
way?
brakes are set.
Why is that not going the other way? I can't seem to push the trim to go the other way. Have a look on their website, Aviation Dutch. It's all available on the TFDi website, mate. Do you find it the MD different to land? Oh yeah, I mean it's a tri-jet with engines with an engine on the tail at the end. It's very different to land. I'm trying to set the trim, but I can only go in one direction. I swear I did it a minute ago where I went the other direction. Oh, there we go. Oh, that worked. Now I can't get it in the middle. Alright, I'm just going to go with that. Right. Okay, so engine ignition, we'll go engine A. That's going to turn off the packs. And then I think we are good for engine start, right? So we'll go with number 3. Start air pressure low. Why is that? It's not doing that. What have I forgotten to do? What have I forgotten to do? APU bleed. Try again. No, it's not that. Hello, Ricky. Thanks for following the TikTok. Thank you.
Set parking brakes.
Parking brake set.
Unlocking gear.
Ah. Now we've got an engine starting. And then you add in the fuel. I think Lufthansa used to do it at about 18% N2. You've got to do it above the blue line, which is 15%. I think Lufty used to do it at about 18. There's 18. Good. Sim tray. Wait, stabilizer trim moving without hydraulic power. Right. There we go. We're good now.
Tow truck disconnected.
I just chuck it in at 15. Yeah, I don't think it matters too much. Kamosco, hello. Sorry if I missed you, mate. How you doing? Good to see you. Hello, hello, hello. But it's heading back to SDF from BWR to FAF with GSS. Oh, really? Oh, they've not fixed it. Do you play with DLSS? No. I play with frame generation, but not DLSS. Okay, good start there. So we'll start the middle last, right? I think, if I remember correctly. So starting number 1. What's it like on FPS? I pretty much lock at 60 FPS. I lock my FPS at 60 all the time, and yeah, I very rarely get below that with this aircraft. love this thing. Man in the high vis is living dangerously. Yeah, the GSX characters just don't care, do they? I didn't install a GSX profile, but it's done very well with that pushback, which is nice. Starter cutout on number 1. Now, if I remember correctly, the APU's auto shutdown, is it not? Okay, stable start, starting number 2. Yeah, the APU's auto shutdown. Smithwood says no, and then everybody else says yes. I don't know, use Mango. Clinton on YouTube, yeah, Gary only lives once, he doesn't care. It's a set time after engine 2 start. Cool. Makes sense. By the way, I'm not using my yoke today, chat. I'm using my joystick. It's just so uncomfortable using the yoke with how I have to clamp it. So I'm just using the joystick. It's just not comfortable with the yoke at the minute. Hi, James, 29 months. Thank you. No worries, Jim. Thank you very much, James. 29 months, prime sub. Appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, absolutely, mate. It's good to have you back. Hope you're well, mate. You can always check eCam, see if APU still is on. No, in this aircraft, it should automatically switch off. After engine start, at least. Right, okay. 3 good engine starts, I should say. So I don't know about the Pack 2 flow. Can I turn that off now? There we go, that's what does that. So there's nothing I need to do on the overhead for the moment. We'll go and arm the ground spoilers. We'll go and select flaps 15. Trim set. I'll go and do a quick flight control check. Yeah, so please forgive me for using the joystick, chat. It's just a lot more comfortable for where I'm sitting and everything than using the yoke. I need to work out what the heck I'm going to do about that. Okay, check the rudders as well. That's all good. And I think we are ready to taxi. Okay, Boeing field traffic, UPS 983 taxiing, holding point full length 14 right. Boeing field. So parking brake released.
Field traffic, FedEx 5.
Taxi light on.
Push the star from the cargo apron facing.
And then we know that we're in a good takeoff config because we've got the green box here on this eCam display, not eCam, MFD, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, look, the APU's shut down, see? So it is also APU shut down. Check if you have working reversers. No, I don't think I need to do that, mate. So the APU bleed valve automatically closes, shut down the APU 90 seconds after no longer supplying air. There you go. Storm Chaser, hello, how you doing? You join us taxiing out of a very cold Boeing field. Is Matt waiting for anything? I feel like this taxiway is hella thin. What joystick do I have? I use a variety of different equipment. I'm sponsored by Thrustmaster Jackson. So I pretty much, well, I only ever use their gear. So right now I've got the Thrustmaster TCA Boeing throttle quadrant. I've got 2 of those set up so that we can control all engines individually. But I've got the TCA Airbus joystick, I've got the Boeing yoke, got the OTAS Warthog and the Ava base, all of those things. And thank you for the follow, Jackson. AV for Life on TikTok asks, what aircraft is this? This is the TFDi MD-11. TFDi McDonnell Douglas MD-11 for MSFS 2020. It is beautiful. Yeah, I know. I'm flying a McDonnell Douglas aircraft whilst flying... I'm flying a McDonnell Douglas aircraft with Boeing throttle quadrants and an Airbus side stick. Oh dear. Oh dear, that's bad, Chewie, isn't it? Holy moly, there are 7 departures out of here. Where's everybody going? Right, off goes Mac in his Frontier Neo. Boeing field traffic, UPS 983, full length line up and wait via Alpha 114 right. Okay, so lights on. High int, that's the strobe, right? And then I need to remember to arm auto flight. So trim set, clear on the approach sector. I can see the traffic on the takeoff. This is awesome. Oh yeah, look, there's 777X's there. It's very cool. Pretty sure the real one crosses the runway and taxis from the other side. Yeah, thinking of it, that would probably make sense. That's fine, we're here now. I'm definitely going to have to fly back into this Boeing field scenery, though. Because this scenery is awesome. Just like all the other Drazeki designed sceneries for this city, they've done such a good job. Right, whilst I fail with my lineup procedures, let's go and pause the alerts for takeoff. Okay, so rest of the lights are on. All those are good. We've got takeoff config green there. So if I'm not mistaken, we just advance the throttles now because FADEC takes over. I think. If I remember correctly. So let's try and set up a nice camera view. See, I'm slowly starting to get myself into the MD-11 headspace again after forgetting it. Cool. Max only through 2,000 feet, but I think we're going to overtake him anyway because we're in an MD-11. Thanks, Flight Simmer, for the follow on TikTok. Thank you. Boeing field traffic, UPS 983 departing 14 right to the south. Boeing field. Here we go. Let's get this show on the road. Stable. Cross set. I don't think FS Realistic is working. 100 knots. V1. Rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Oh yes! Yes, a million times yes! Now we got to remember that there's a 2,000 feet initial climb. So let's stick the autopilot in. There's Mount Rainier. Right, now. Oh, it doesn't like that. It doesn't like the ground proximity, does it? I think that's spurious warnings. You know what? Let's outclimb it for the sake of not listening to that. Now, how do I go into climb mode? Because it's not wanting to speed up. Let's just just go to 16,000 for the moment. Ah, there we go. Now we're going 250. Good. Perfect. Right, so flaps up. Oh, there's Renton. I've flown a real plane out of there. The only time I've ever flown a real aircraft was on this very runway. Well, off of this very runway and then back in again. There's Renton. Slats retract. And then there is Seattle Tacoma. Luckily, there's no other traffic, really, I don't think, from those areas, so I think we're all right. Okay, I'm going to pull heading and just go kind of in the direction of Tacoma. And then you need to hit it again, don't you? Right, okay, so we're 250 pitch, heading 156, climb thrust to 16,000 at the moment. So, runway turnoffs can go. Nose lights can go. Ground spoilers no longer need to be armed. Oh, what's the dialer flap? Is it 10 after takeoff, or was it 15? And then we'll select direct to Tacoma. And go back into nav. So there's nav 1 direct to Tacoma. It's 15. Okay, thank you. I think that's why a lot of companies use flap 15 as their regular dialer flap setting, so then after takeoff they don't have to worry about it, right? Well, that was beautiful. So yeah, sorry we didn't get to see it much, but you saw Renton off our left wing and then Seattle Tacoma off our right wing. There it is, there's Tacoma. There's Boeing Field. I've lost Renton now, but it was somewhere, you saw it. And off we go. And we're obviously climbing like a rocket because we're a very light MD-11. Right, 10,000 feet. Take the rest of the lights out the way. We're going to pitch to accelerate to 310 knots now. And I'm going to stick us all the way to 35,000 feet. Which is our final cruising altitude. Why so light? Well, just because there's not a whole lot of fuel in it, I guess. Is this aircraft free on Xbox? No, it's not available on Xbox at all. Hello, Becca! A helicopter... Wait, what? Sorry, what have I missed? Sorry? Atlantic's here as well. First time chatter. Hello, how you doing? Thank you for your follow. Actually, if I unpause the alert... There we go, we've got your alert. Thank you for the follow, Atlantic. Welcome. And there is Mount Rainier. We didn't get a close-up view of it the other day in MSFS 2024 when we were flying into Tacoma, not Seattle Tacoma KCA, but the military airport, which is somewhere over there in a bulk of clouds and mist and horribleness. Well, that's us on our way, isn't it? So the only other thing that I need to do is take the auto brake out of thingy there. Yeah, we're fine. We're climbing away quite happily. God, I love this aircraft. I just love it. Yeah, just a casual, huge mountain in the way. Nothing to see here. So, can I turn that... Ah, there we go. Terrain. That's better. It's not really doing a sweep of the terrain, though, is it? Turn the brightness all the way up on it. Right, let's switch to Unicom. Absolutely gorgeous. Not long gotten home. Oh my god. You've got to be careful, Becca. You're going to push yourself too far if you keep staying late and starting so early. Says me, who works 12 hours a day, but you know. Beautiful. Stabilizer motion. Just realised my right-hand CDU has nothing on it, so let's be a good boy and put that on there. And then I'll put prog on here. Perfect. Right, let's get the music going again. I want to get some more tunes in. We'll turn it up now. And we'll turn down the sound of the sim a bit. And enjoy the views. Oh, yes. The solo route with the MD-11 I've done was KLM, SFL Amsterdam. Nice. I need to review my documentation on this aircraft. I've got some documentation on it, like Centurion cargo stuff. Oh yes, that's the view we want. I had this view in an A220 2.5 years ago when I was flying out of CL Tacoma, and it just looked absolutely gorgeous. Look at that! Wow. Over on the TikTok, Colorado, thanks, Colorado bus driver, thanks for the follow. Is this just the one flight? Yeah, we're just doing the one flight today. The meeting that I was supposed to have at 10 p.m. on Tuesday didn't happen and is now 10:30 p.m. tonight. So, yeah. Oh, that's ridiculous, Becca. That's absurd. Moar asks, what mountain is to the left? This is Mount Rainier, just south of Seattle. In Washington State, USA. 10:30 p.m. meeting should be illegal. I mean, it's not a necessity for me to be there, but I want to be there. And it means that I can adjust my working hours tomorrow. So, yeah. You've got to remember that all of my direct colleagues work in, like, they're on Seattle time. They are 8 hours behind everything. So 10:30 p.m. for me is only 2:30 p.m. for them. So yeah. Cricket Steve, if you have a look on the TFDi website, they've got a full list of patch notes for what's updated in the build. We can go and have a look at it on stream in a minute as well. Moa, thanks very much for the 5 espresso shots. I certainly need that, mate. And the 5 roses as well. Thank you. You can adjust your hours for tomorrow, but will you? Yeah, no, I will. Yeah, I will. So yeah, you got to remember that my direct team and everybody else is 8 hours behind my working hours normally. So if I, like, it's not every day by any means. This, that I do this and go to meetings this late. But, yeah, I want to go to this one. And it means I can adjust my working hours for tomorrow a bit. So, yeah. Right. Okay, good. We are en route then. We are on our way. So, what time did we take off? We took off pretty much on the hour, didn't we? 1857. So, I reckon it's going to be about 2100 that we're going to land. Because we've got a bit of an extended arrival today with the arrival routing that we've got for the easterly runway. Oh my god, look at that view. Yes! Look at that. Whereabouts is St. Helens in comparison to Mount Rainier? I actually don't know. Is that it? Actually, I'll be honest, I've got absolutely not a clue. No, that's Mount Adams. Where is St. I've got no idea. Oh, there's St. Helens off to the right. So it'll be somewhere. That's not it. That's Adams. Ah, that's St. Helens there. So there's St. Helens. That's Mount Adams. There we go. Your manager just told me to take a day's leave for tomorrow because you've got a red warning. Yeah, no, I think that's a good idea, mate. Stay safe. Stay safe. How have you found working such offset hours? Oh, what? From my colleagues? Oh, I'm used to it by now. I've been doing it for so long. Yeah, I've been doing it for so long. I was going to go to the tip tomorrow, but I think I'll give it a pass. Yes, good idea. Whatever's left of St. Helens. Yeah, there it is. You can see it. This looks beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Was it challenging at the start? Yeah, absolutely. But any new job's challenging at the start, right? Is this country western? Yes, it is. It's going. Sorry. I don't know if somebody requested that or if it was just a song that came on, but it's gone. It's gone! Beautiful. We're going to have a good look. Once we get to top of climb, we're going to have a look through the patch notes and stuff. I'm just kind of enjoying these views as well right now during the climb out. I mean, look at that. Stunning. I love it. Riley, you know I hate it. It's just going to get skipped, mate. It's just going to get skipped. JW, hey, how you doing? Absolutely cool. I mean, it's a rare, virtually clear day as well, which makes a big difference. There'd be a few, Riley, but they'd all get skipped as well. Oh, you're joking me. Seattle, we've got Tower and Seattle Tacoma approach and departure have just come online. Even though all the traffic's just left. Look, so there's the Frontier, there's Craig, Mac, there's me, there's the FedEx, then there's a UPS as well, another UPS behind, then there was a Kenworth that's going to Friday Harbour, there's one arrival, but there was stuff going out to Seattle, Tacoma as well, typical. It's always the way, isn't it? Shanksy, thanks for the follow on the TikTok, welcome TikTokers, good to see you all. If you're joining us, you're just tuning into our climb out of Seattle Boeing Field today. Flying the TFDi MD-11 in a UPS paint scheme for a flight down to Ontario. Which is a real-world flight that UPS do operate in this very aircraft. And it should be a pretty gorgeous route. Am I going to get any of the Wing products? No, mate, no. No plans at the moment. Not because I don't want to, but yeah, just money needs to go elsewhere. The update is good so far. Yeah, I mean, I'd need to have a look at the patch notes to see if I'd actually, like, really noticed anything particular, but... Oh, shoot. I just realised. Standard pressure. There we go. Standard QNH. That's a bit better now. Yeah, I don't know why I stopped flying this thing. I shouldn't. Like, even before this update, I've always had an absolute incredible time in this aircraft and just fell in love with it right from the very beginning. But it's one of those that I'll just not fly for a while and then fly again and fall back in love with and then want to fly it loads and then stop again. And then, you know, it's annoying. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is that? Sorry, what is that? There we go. This is a bit better. Eric on TikTok says, big shout out to Cam Prout, please. He's a big fan. Cam, have you got your university housemates watching me on TikTok? This is a good song. DJ Clonk, good evening. Hello, how you doing? Oh, there we go. Eric, he says hi back to you via the means of cross-platform conversation. Yeah, Clonk, good mate. Very good indeed. Cannot complain, bud. Cannot complain. I don't know if you can load winds into this aircraft yet. This song just reminds me of Simfest. I can't ever listen to this song the same and not think of the Simfest song. Should we play it after this song? Should we play the Simfest Gear Up song after this? I think I'm gonna have to. It's gonna offend many people with how bad it is compared to this. Oh my god, I'm in the thumbnail. That's so bad. Yeah, Sonic, there's so many great routes in the MD-11 still for cargo stuff, right? 5090 reviews are out. Ooh, well, we'll probably have time for that as well in the cruise today. We've got a couple of things for the cruise today. We've got the, we've obviously got the patch notes, so we're going to have a look at the patch notes for this aircraft after we play the Simfest Gear Up song. And then, I really want to solidify our idea for new sub badges, chat, today. I keep saying, like, oh yeah, we're going to do it. And then I just get, I'm so busy with work. Like, unfortunately, my life pretty much consumes me midweek. Like, weekdays, I get up, I have a cup of coffee and breakfast, I start work, I work throughout the day. I pretty much don't really take much time off for lunch. It's usually a working lunch. I finish the stream, have some food, then set up for the stream, go live, and then by the time I finish the stream, it's like 10 PM odd, by the time I've shut everything down and everything. And then I go to bed and do it again the next day. Which, believe me, I'm not complaining about, but it means that when I'm like saying like, oh yeah, I need to do this, or I need to do that, it leaves me with very little free time to remember to do it. So I feel like maybe during the live stream today is a good idea. But not before we go and enjoy this absolute monstrosity. If you've never heard this before, I apologize. 2019 music video. My God. I think you've got Fat Chewy in this. And Benny with his gloves that he couldn't get on properly. Hey, Peter, baby, fly us round. I think we've got closed captions. Simfest is popular with boys, not so much girls. Golly's Garage is where we go to play. We don't mean with gimmicks with buck-ups or chains. He's got a jumbo we can fit inside. That isn't Gary's house, by the way, just to confirm. Take us for a ride. Fit inside. Fraser's mum. And Simon's parking brakes are very small. I don't know who did these lyrics, but they are awful. Don't weigh us down with all your passengers and freight. Gear up. Let this bird fly. ATC releases and we climb. And where the hell did Simon get a pink hat like that? That's it, Giraffe. Dave just showing off his pecs. was Fraser who erased us and stacked the flight. Mavis left a trail of socks and bodies in the night. No romance, no romance. Mavis is toxic. The cause is love, so all the people pay us. Gary, who didn't know the lyrics. All our fans gave. Add in all the gift aid, it was 43K. Yeah, before AI made lyrics so much better. I don't think we've done a song since then, have we? Probably for the better. Probably for the better. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the things we do for charity. Oh, the things that we do for charity. Yeah. Oh, very good fun. That bloody green screen was such a faff. Anyway, yes. Landy, hey, how you doing? I hope you're doing well on this fine Thursday. If you have any insight, I can't speak anything that's not publicly like released via official channels, mate. My live stream's not the place for that, I'm afraid. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. If there's no information that's been put out via like the official MSFS channels on forum posts or development updates or social media posts, there's nothing more that I can say on my personal live stream, I'm afraid, mate. Sorry, mate. Sorry. Wasn't sure if I'd missed something. No, mate. No. No, sorry, bud. Not at the moment, though. If there is anything that, like, you know, publicly goes out there and then I can speak about it, of course, I'll be more than happy to, buddy. Right. Patch notes. Yes, patch notes. Let's do that. So, you know what? I'm going to read them off the FS Elite website because they just read a lot better, I think. It's in dark mode. So, this is the patch notes for the MD-11, obviously, that we're flying right now. So, this is the latest update for the aircraft. So, we've got addition, sim brief import, and integration for P3D. Yeah, whatever. Physical throttle position display. That's very helpful. Should we go and have a look and see if that works off the bat? I think we might need to activate it. Show physical throttle position. Always. Save. There it is. Can you see the T? There. That's very nice. That was always a feature that nobody ever spoke about in the PMDG, but was one of the nicest features in the PMDG. Because you could just match your throttles. Cool. So I like that. That's a nice addition. Yeah. Nice thing to have, that one. Say Intentions support. So if you use Say Intentions AI. More robust baro sync options. Minimums sync options. Scroll wheel acceleration options. Display light behavior. Nice. I don't know what that... Oh, Econ off alert and DFDR off alert. Fixes. Oh, God, there's a lot here. MSFS EFB showing IKO length instead of IKO. Okay. Analog standby altimeter not rolling properly. Well, it was right earlier. FMA overlap. I'm not going to read all of these. Excuse me. But lots of fixes by the looks of things. Invalid default anti-ice setting. Altitude alert behavior fixed. Manual ILS tuning selecting wrong course under certain conditions. There's a lot here, isn't there? Engine ignition A and B not selectable together. I didn't know if that was even a thing, to be honest. Incorrect estimated time en route to top of climb or step climb on perf page. Default engine bleed temperature. ILS lazy tracking behavior. Nice. So we should get much better ILS tracking now. That's cool. Rough auto land. I love it. That is the most developer patch note I've ever seen. Just the fix. Rough auto land. Nice. What's the difference? Rough auto land and then poor auto land flare and rollout behavior. Could they not be combined? I guess. Maybe not. Sit and star page missing arrows. FMS done phase not triggering properly. Erroneous IRS light flashing. Gosh. Various ILS capture issues. Stabilizer trim moving without hydraulic power. Somebody mentioned that one earlier. Navigraph session login not being saved. Cool. FMA, oh sorry, 250 below 10 knot, 10k limit, not being applied at cruise below 10,000. Ability to restart the engines outside of acceptable envelopes. And then we've got some changes. So we've got improved startup sounds. I definitely noticed that the sounds were different. Improved GE sounds, that's the engines. Removed altitude alert exclusion type. Reduced volume of fuel ignition on startup. Slight improvement to exterior sound mix. Slightly reduced cockpit engine volume, refined the interior engine sound mix, and then improved the GE whine sound. What's the difference between improved GE sounds and improved GE whine sounds? Why are they... I don't get why that's two separate, but anyway. What is this song? I've got no idea. Honestly, I've not got a fucking clue. Let's actually just pick up a proper playlist. I don't think these are song requests. Let's get another playlist. Go with that. There we go, a bit of Muse, that'll do. bit in here, isn't there? There's like bits across the board. So we've got additions of a couple of new things. The big one for me really being, yeah, like the physical throttle position display. Loads of fixes for stuff. I think the ILS tracking is going to be an awesome one to have. That's going to be very useful. And then some like improvement stuff with sounds and things like that as well. Nice. Solid then, really, isn't it? No sign of the Pratt & Whitneys. No, it was weird because pre-release they actually included them in a build by accident and then removed them in subsequent builds. Because I can't remember what it was. I said to them, oh, I've got an issue with the Pratt & Whitney build on this. And they were like, what do you mean Pratt & Whitney? And I'm like, yeah. And they accidentally included it. So they do exist, the Pratt & Whitneys, for the TFDi MD-11. I've just got no idea when they're coming out. Jan on YouTube. Good evening. Is it normal that Di aircraft is so quiet in cruise? No idea what aircraft you're flying, mate. So I don't know. No idea. Sorry. Pratt & Whitney only for collector's edition owners. No. They said that wasn't going to be the case. No. It was just the extended range variant that was for collectors, right? It was just the extended range version. Kyle asks, are we doing another flight after? No, mate. We're just going to be doing the one flight today. It's a nice longer flight, but it's a gorgeous one. Oh, wait. So collectors have got Pratt & Whitneys at the moment, do they? Whilst they're not like completely ready for public release, I guess. Is that correct? Justin says MD-11 is the most beautiful plane ever made. I don't know if it's the most beautiful plane ever made, but it is certainly bloody well up there. It is certainly up there. They're still working on the EPR. Yeah, they've been doing that for quite a while though now, haven't they? Yeah. Are there many flight model changes? I didn't see anything in the patch notes that mentioned anything about flight model. So no, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's just those things that were listed. That's still a good amount. Is the weather radar available? Well, it was really weird because I've got the terrain radar on, but it didn't pick up any of the terrain that was around us. But when we were on the ground, I saw terrain. I think it's just... No, isn't there a separate thing for the weather radar? Cesare, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you. Because we've got weather brightness, but it either goes weather off or terrain. But is there another thing for weather? Am I missing it? Have I like got to turn it on somewhere? Ah, it's here. That'll be it. Yeah, there we go. So, I mean, it shows the white text for it, but whether the radar actually functions, I don't think it does it? But I'm going to leave it on terrain. And I mean, yeah, we're not exactly... I don't think we're going to see much on the weather radar anyway. Because it's rather a nice day to fly out there. I don't... Oh, God, look at the size of the moon. That's no moon. Yeah, I don't think we'll see much on the weather radar anyway today, folks. So even if it was functioning, I don't think we'd see much. That's no moon. I love it. Right, let me just check my messages quickly, chat. Becca just oh, she just texted to say that she got home safely. Cool. Good. Have I missed any emails? I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, I think I can speak about this now. Wait, let me just double check it on the forums. Is it up there? Let's have a look. Yeah, so chat, as mentioned earlier on, there's a new AIRAC update for MSFS 2020 and 2024 with the new AIRAC cycle 2501. But there's a couple of other things included in it as well. So obviously there's the LIDO and FAA cycle 2501 data, but there's also a couple of other bits and bobs that are in the patch notes as well that we've included today. So something to do with fixed an issue where we were outputting empty airports that exist in the airport sources data, but weren't adding any nav data to. Fixed an issue where procedures for which no runway transitions match the airport sources were still output. Again, that one goes over my head. Added elevation data to NDBs. So that's in the sim now. And then fixed an issue where ILS DME used as a recommended nav aid had the wrong type set, leading to an IKO that could not be loaded. So there's just a couple of little patch notes with the AIRAC update that went out today. So yeah, so if you load into MSFS 2020 or MSFS 2024 today and you see a small update, it's just the AIRAC update, and then there's a few bits and bobs there. So there we go, cool. Cool. So that is there. Did you ever fly the PMDG MD-11? I did not. I heard so many great things about it. Yeah, I heard so many great things about it, but I never actually flew it. The link to this that you shared on the MSFS Discord is broken. Jane might have made. I know why. It's because Jane made a new topic. Let me fix that. Thank you. I think Jane made a brand new topic. Let me just update that on our Discord server now. Unfortunately, because it's been published, it won't. Can you let me know, Matt, now if it works in the... check if you're in the MSFS official Discord server and go to announcements. I've just edited it, so it should be updated now for you. I think it's because Jane made a brand new topic. Loud Living Noah, thanks very much for the follow. Oh, shoot. And I just thought... 2 seconds. Sorry. I'm not working, I promise. I'm not working. There we go. Cool. So I've just asked Jane if she can update it on social pages as well, because when I put them out on our socials earlier on, they were all with the post that I'd made. And I think Jane's made a new post, so she's going to need to update the social post, that's all. Good. Right, sorted. Anyway. Yeah, no. MD-11. I never flew the TFDi MD-11. No, not the PMDG MD-11. No. Never. I heard very, 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 very good things about it, but that was after my time. My first kind of like proper aircraft like add-on that I ever learnt to use was the Aerosoft Airbus back in FSX, and then I think P3D V3 or V2. And then the next was the original PMDG 737. Do you remember when they did the NGX thingy for the PMDG and the 737? They did the massive update to it. No, this was the one before then. So yeah, my first was the Aerosoft, then Aerosoft Airbus, then it was the PMDG 737, and I can't remember what it was after that. To be honest, I can't remember. But yeah, the reason why that loads of people kept saying to PMDG like, why can't you make your MD-11 for MSFS, or why don't you update it and stuff like that? It's because the guy who wrote a lot of the code for it left the company. I won't tell you who he works for now, but some of you might be able to know it. But yeah, he left the company, and I don't think it was under good light as well, so I think that was the death of it, really. Chewy work-life balance. Hashtag no such thing. Yeah, there we go. John's got it. Yeah, John knows it. Yeah. So it was made by one of the team at FS Labs, who now is FS Labs, and so when there was I think a big fallout between him and PMDG, that was kind of the end of the MD-11 for them. God, look at this view. This looks stunning. Oh yeah, Volanta 2024 review. Yes. Should we have a look? Here's my Volanta 2024 review. This year, you flew... Well, last year. 253 flights over 443... Wait, can I pause this? Why can I not... Can I just pause this? It's like filling up like an Instagram video. That's like watching the Lord of the Rings trilogy 47.6 times. Nice. Well worth spent. You can't pause them. That's stupid. My longest flight was 15.6 hours, 7,191 miles from P... Why can't you pause it? I want to actually read it. Its longest streak was 5 days. It's almost like that's how many times I stream a week. Or used to, anyway. Favourite airport? What a surprise. London Heathrow. 26 flights out of London Heathrow. And only 1 landing gear inspection. Wow. 148 unique aircraft. Oh, apparently my favourite was the default SR-22. Which I've never flown properly. 226 unique airports and 63 countries. Chat, if you say that I don't ever have variety on my live stream... 200... Oh, where's it gone? Why are you... Just save that last bit. Good lord. This is a really cool feature, but just, like, leave it there. Right, let's get a bloody screenshot. Oh, is it going to pause it now? Anyway. So 253 flights, 443 hours. I mean, that pretty much says everything about how often I do long hauls, doesn't it? Just shy of 200,000 nautical miles, 2.9 million tons of fuel burn. No screenshots. Nah, I don't upload them onto Volanta. Yeah, 5 day for my longest streak, but that's what, you know, it's a job. Landing rate. If anybody says I'm crap at landings, 227 FPM was my average landing rate out of 253 flights. Come on, that's pretty good. Favourite airport was Heathrow with 26 flights, but I visited 226 different airports and 63 countries. Apparently my favourite route was null to null. Nice. Nice. Top aircraft, 737 with 29. Wait, what? It says top aircraft, number 1, 737, 29, A320, 44. Nice maths. That's some chewy maths right there, that is. That is some chewy maths. Yeah, I think by far the A320 fleet was my most flown last year. That is some chewy maths. Yours was a minus 100 FPM on average. Yeah, but do you do like Ian does and flare it 8 times to try and grease it? Did it tell you how many landing gear inspections? Apparently 1. It said on the... Was it on the last frame? It said I needed 1 landing gear inspection. June wasn't a busy month. Oh, that's because it was FS Expo. You can tell when I go away, FS Expo and World Flight. Oh, I didn't mean to do this. That's quite cool, though, that you can see it there. I just wished I could pause this. It said only 1 landing gear inspection, but I don't know if that's just out of Heathrow. 148 unique aircraft. Wait. But that says with an... Oh, it was the SR-22 that had an average landing weight of 357. I mean, I think I've flown that thing once. I probably just loaded into it a few times. Anyway, well, there you go. There's my year in review. Wait, so how many days of the year... It was a leap year last year, wasn't it? So, 366 minus 253. So there were only 113 days last year where I didn't record a flight on Volanta. There you go. Well, there you are. Where do you see that? If you go on... Well, you will have got an email about it as well, I think. I didn't check it, but it's via email. So if you check your email, Volanta will have sent you an email. If you go onto the Volanta app itself, in the top left, there's this 2024 year in review section. So it's all there. It's the same on mine. 737 is on top. A320, which has the most flights below. Yeah, they messed that one up. It's a cool feature, though. I do like it. I do like it. Beat you by 1 FPM. Yeah, but you did like 140 less flights than me. So that's you can't compare that. You can't compare that. But yes, if anybody says, look, actually that's a really cool stat. 253 flights, 226 airports. So throughout the entirety of the year, it was actually very, very rare for us to visit the same airport twice than just the one kind of like, you know, visit in a day, whether it was a full rotation or what. That's pretty cool. That's quite a nice stat to know. You can tell that you did a lot of long hauls. Yeah, and you can tell that I basically did none. Yeah. Manchester Airport spotter on TikTok says they had a minus of 56 FPM. All right, we're all just showing off now. How many of those minus 56 FPMs were in the touchdown zone, though, and on the centre line? That's my next question. That's my next question. 2 airports per flight, though. Yeah. Yeah, true. You and the Frontier are pretty close. Yeah, I'm going to undertake them. They're an A320. I'm a MD-11, so... Yeah. Gavin over on the TikTok, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you, buddy. If you are just joining us, a very warm welcome. You join us as UPS 983 today, MD-11 freighter by TFDi design. And we're flying from Seattle Boeing Field down to Ontario, which is just to the east of Los Angeles. A real-world flight that they do operate. It's a gorgeous one. Yeah, has anybody else got their Volanta year in reviews? Oh, actually, you say H145 Helimed. I really want to do that. Oh my god, Flying Moose. 748 flights. Longest streak, 176. Holy sh... You went to Billund 197 times. Oh my god. That's, wow. Fair play. And an average landing rate of 172. Well done. Goodness gracious. Yeah, H145. Chat, what's the consensus on if I want to do a bit of variety, bringing the Helimed stuff back on stream again? We've not done it for ages, but I severely miss flying the H145 Helimed stuff. I was thinking about it the other day, and I'm like, oh my god, I really want to do it again. What else have we got? Mr. Josh. Will this work? Here's Josh's. 29. Yeah, but Josh, you've only just come back. You've only just got back into flight sim recently again, haven't you, mate? Look at this, Josh! Your average flight time is like 10 or so hours. 29 flights, 229 hours. Nice, dude. Love it. Here's Joel's. Oh, God, everybody's sending theirs. 86 flights, 144. Joel, we need to work on your landings. 444? Who else have we got? Sean. You like to, yeah, firm but fair, that's it. Sean's got 336 flights, 561 out. Yeah, so Sean's not a long hauler as well. Favorite airport is Brizzle. Bit of Brizzle action. Favorite route is Eddie to Brizzle. Where did I get up to? Fat boy fat. 71 flights, 194 hours. I love how, like, Heathrow is just commonly, like, you know, at the top. Hey, there we go. Nice to see lots of screenshots uploaded on there. It's interesting to see how many people actually use the screenshot feature and how many people don't. Oh, Mac! Look at that. 513 flights. 308 airports. Heathrow to JFK was your favourite route, apparently. Nice. Cruise ships, thanks for the follow on TikTok. Thank you, thank you. Love it. So max average flight time is about 2 hours as well. Is Chaz. I'm just going to, on these ones where you're sending like the actual link, I'm just going to go straight to the end. And have a look there. 168 flight, 347. 551 screenshots. Wow, that's impressive. Bit of Oslo as well. Oh, just let me pause so I can read it. But only 28 countries. Yeah, it's weird. They bugged that 737 and the A320 around the wrong way. Oh, before we go any further. Hi, Mac! I wonder if it would help if I went a bit faster. We're at 0.82. Oh, we should be alright. Right, where did I get up to? Did I do... I think I did Trabeders, right? Did I do... Oh my god, there's so many. No, I didn't do Trabeders. Let's do Trabeders. What's the Mega Orb? That's the sun, mate. No, that's the Death Star. Another one with the favourite airport of Heathrow. Oh, I like that. Bermuda had 24. Is that the Concorde or something? I hate that I have to do it like this. 80 flights in the A320. Nice. Jimmy Jam. Let's have a look. 339 flights. 809 screenshots. Wow. Longest streak of 47 days. I need to have a look on my Volanta friend request. I think I've got somebody who's got like an absolutely ridiculous streak of days that they've done. But they basically just load into the sim, do like a silly circuit at the same airport over and over and over again, and that's it. $32 flights for Craig. I like that it's Leipzig at the top, though. Leipzig's one of my favourites. It's one of my favourites. What's Roberticus got? 97 flights. Oh, it's the same as Joel. You're twinning. Roberticus and Joel have got the same landing rate. Average. Twinning. Let's see. Toga Pilot as well and Tuscan. Love a bit of Leipzig. Can't go wrong with it. Can't go wrong with it. 297. Look, wow, that is really short. Like 1 hour flights. 297 flights, but only 300 hours. That's pretty much like an hour for every flight. And that's it. On average. It's only 1.5 million tons of fuel burn. Zurich, 104 times. Wow. Holy moly. Just shy of half of your, well, about a third of your entire flights involved Zurich. And then Tuscan as well. Let's have a look at Tuscan. This is fun. I like this. Click once more when you get to the end and it won't restart. Oh, you're a legend. Thank you. Tuscan's got 408 flights. Oh my god, with 1,250 odd hours. And again, another person with a favourite airport of Heathrow. Another one. 148 A320 flights. Wow. Just shy of half of your all flights together. Love it. That's awesome. I think this is a really good idea by Volanta to do a year in review. Very good idea. Let's have a look. Epic nobody only restarted flying sims at the end of the year. 13 flights, only 5 hours. Oh yeah, I was going to say Cessna 172. There you go, flying all around Switzerland. I kind of, because we got discussing about all of these Volanta things, I missed the whole discussion on the Helimed stuff. Need to go back to that. Hello's here as well. Sorry if I'm missing hellos, chat. If you're just joining us, we're having a look at everybody's year in review on Volanta. 280 flights, 650 hours. Again, another Heathrow. 71 times out of Heathrow. 108 flights in the A320. It's actually quite interesting, this, for work purposes in terms of statistics and things. Quite interesting. Let's have a look at Fevers. Oh, Fevers is saying that he needs to go outside more. Uh-oh. Do a barrel roll, Kingsley. You're beautiful. You're right, darling. Wow! 654 flights, 1,376 hours. Oh, favourite airport is Tokyo Haneda. Heck yeah. Chat, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go through every single one of these. There's almost too many coming through. Tokyo Haneda. Very closely followed by Oslo, though. 191 A320 flights. Holy crap. I love it. Wow, SP on TikTok. I don't think we can like look up others. Like you need to send it the link to sales from your account, I guess. 418 flights. Who was this one? This was ADF. Oh, Washington. Nice. TQPF. What the hell's that? Where the hell is TQPF? I've never heard of it. Never heard of it. Let's have a look. Blitz didn't do much flying last year. Yeah, we're looking at Volanta reviews. I need to do sub-badge stuff in a bit. Only 14 flights. 14 flights with 57 hours. So again, on the long haul grind. Boston to Keflavik. Nice. How about Stefan? Stefan's got A380 in his name, so I'm wondering. I'm not seeing any of like the A380 on here. It's all like 737s and stuff. 290. Wow, look at that again for screenshots. 835 screenshots. Frankfurt was the most visited. Dude, I don't know how you do that. I would visit Frankfurt way more often if we had a like one with a decent scenery that wasn't awful on performance. I almost just clicked on Craig's song request then. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think I got it. I think I got it. Nice. Let me have a look at this one. So Victor as well. Artem's here as well. Hello, Artem. 264 flight. Oh, Geneva is your favorite. Nice. That's a good choice. 184 FPM landing rate. Solid, solid. Geneva to Nice. That's a nice one for a favorite route. Oh, I'm terrible. 169 A320 flights. Holy crap. Yeah, Yenny, so far so good with the MD-11 update, mate. Yeah, flying like a dream. Right, Wout on TikTok has sent his. So here we go. We've got this as well now. Love it. Love it. Just shows how many people are like flying the Phoenix, though. Yeah, absolutely. 377 flights. Nice. Brussels. You get a very nice like geographic reference. Chat. What's number 5 here? A350. Get all the rumours out now. Oh my god, rumours. It's the INI. But no. Right, JW. Let's have a look at JWs. Oh my god, chat, there's too many coming through. I'm only gonna have a look at a few more because we need to talk sub badges shortly. Yeah, he said explain. He said explain. JW again, another Heathrow. It's another Heathrow. It's another one. Right, where am I up to? And wow, thanks for the follow, buddy. I appreciate that, mate. Right, I'm up to JWs. Okay, I'm going to do the ones that are in the chat now. And then if you've got time later, I can have a look at a few more. There's so many. To be fair, wait, that's 258 flights, but only you didn't fly for the first half of the year. Whose was this again? MEDF. There were no flights until like June. So 258 flights in half a year. That's pretty good. Favourite is Dublin. 91 A320 flights. Again, it's just the Phoenix. It's just the Phoenix, isn't it? Just the Phoenix. I was just about to say, you can tell when somebody's gone on holiday. Or had like an exam or something. Oh wow, 444, 1,600 hours. Goodness gracious. A lot of you lot are putting me to shame with the hours. I don't think my hours, I don't even remember what mine was now. 253 flights? I don't think that's that bad considering work and everything as well. I don't think that's bad. Where did I get at? I don't even remember where I got up to. I'm lost. Chat, I'm lost. I don't know which ones I haven't shown now. My eyes have gone square. My eyes have gone square from reading them. 1, 2, 3, jump. I haven't shown yours. Okay, Yaney, I haven't shown in Flying Tigers and None Shall Pass. I'll do those three and then we'll finish there for now. There's Mac. We have undertaken him now. Oh, you've got another account. I love it. Well, thank you for the double follow. Right. I'm just going to do these three. Oslo. ENTO Torp. Memories. Again, A320. The Phoenix Superior. Phoenix Superior. This is None Shall Pass. 96 flights, but 500 hours. Wow. 767. Oh, well. I wonder what sim they fly in. 767, 733. God, I don't know how you can fly that thing. That thing's garbage. A346. I wonder what sim they're in. I love how we can just guess from looking at the aircraft type, can't you? $593 flights, almost 1,600 hours. Holy crap. Favorite route is a classic route that I do loads, or used to do loads anyway. Hong Kong to Taipei. Visited Dubai 84 times. Heathrow 76. Goodness gracious. That's impressive as well. 593 flights and an average landing rate of 185. 65 longest streak. Bloody hell. Right, I'm going to get Skleplops, and then my eyes literally have gone square now, so this will be the last one for the moment. 290, 883 hours. Again, look, it's freaking Heathrow. Chat, we need to expand. We need to fly more than A320s into Heathrow. Or out of Heathrow. If this has taught me anything about our community, it's that we seriously need to get some variety out of Heathrow and A320s. We really do. We really do. Love it. Thank you for sharing those. That was awesome. If you've got time later and my eyes stop feeling so square, I'll have a look at some more. But yeah, that was awesome to have a good look at those. Very nice. Oh my god. Almost as nice as these views. Or that, or just stream that and people will love it. Yeah, that's it. It's always a popular one. It's always a popular one. To be honest with you, that's like, it actually kind of highlights a bit of a dilemma that I have as a streamer. Like, you know, like sometimes my favorite live streams are the most like obscure ones. You know, when we fly like, when we were flying like the RJ100 into Stockholm-Bromma and things like that. Just, you know, like not weird places, but places that just aren't your everyday places that you see people flying to, or aircraft that you don't always fly, like when we did the C-17 at the start of the week, right? But I usually find that the more kind of obscure or away from the mainstream you go, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, like, the worse it can be for the live stream. You know, if I was just to bang out Heathrow A320 live streams almost, well, not, you know, daily, but weekly, I'd probably have like better viewer numbers and stuff for things on an average basis because of doing those things. Because, you know, as the stats show, that is just what people love. But I don't know, I get my kicks and thrills out of exploring the entirety of the globe and lots of different aircraft type. You folks know me, it's very rare that we fly the same exact type of aircraft more than once in a week. And there's still a lot of aircraft that we don't touch. You know, when was the last time I flew the MD-80 or like the Fokker and things like, or even the ATR? I saw Ian, well, I was going to say I saw Ian flying the ATR earlier. Flying is a very loose term for what Ian was doing in that aircraft earlier on today, bless him. I saw him in the ATR. There we go, that's a better phrase. Earlier on today. Yeah, there's loads more. The A350 will be your top aircraft this year. Oh, yeah. I mean, I have no doubt about that. No doubt about that. Right, chat. Becca's going to bed early because she's shattered, so I'm just going to say goodnight to her quickly. Just going to say goodnight to her. Make sure she's got that before she heads to sleep. A350 and A330 will be mine, I'm sure. Yeah. Oh, so that's a point. I don't know. Well, tomorrow's stream, obviously we've got this ridiculous storm incoming. Now, obviously, I mean, it would be good to go and, you know, like have a look at some of that stuff. But, wait, is this Reno? That's Reno Stead. Holy shit. I just recognized where we were just by looking out the window straight up. That's Reno down there. Yeah, we've got the storm incoming and the headwind A330 tomorrow as well. Where's Reno Stead then? Are we flying over it? Hey, Miku, 62 months. Thank you. Love you. There's Reno Stead. That's where the Reno Air Races used to be held. Hey, I know you do. Oh! Drop me a message, mate, on Discord. Drop me a message. Drop me a message. Dude, thank you very much. I really appreciate that a lot. Thank you for the 62 months, mate. Very kind indeed. First sub in an hour. Cheers, bud. What was I saying? Yeah, Reno. I literally just looked out the window and recognized it was Reno. So there's the city of Reno. Hey, and Tad, 52 months. God, sorry, I'm all over the shop. I am all over the place. Thank you, Tad, 52. L, love you. It's nice to actually see Reno in the light of day. When I went here in real life, it was the California wildfire smoke was pluming across, and it was horrible. You couldn't see anything. So yeah, there's KRNO. The hotel that I stayed in was over here, and then up there is where Reno Air Races used to be. So that's where I was for that back in 2022. And then, do you guys remember, I will never, ever, ever forget the flight that we did into the airport there. Like, what's the name of, I've forgotten the name of the airport. It was when we were doing the world tour. But who remembers, it's quite morbid, unfortunately, but who remembers what happened the day that we flew there? Yeah, Lake Tahoe. It was Lake Tahoe Airport. Does anybody remember what happened on the day we were flying there? on the world tour back in 2022. I wonder if anybody can remember what happened. There was a significant, well, I'd say world event, but specifically UK event. We were literally on, I think we were on approach. It was the day that the Queen died. And it was just, you know, like when you just attribute something with an event. Yeah. It was the day that we were doing the world tour. And we were doing the world tour. And I think we were on approach into this airport down there when the news broke. It's just weird how you remember those things, isn't it? Yeah, just weird how you remember them. But, I mean, regardless, an absolutely stunning area of the world to fly. Look at it. It's just gorgeous. Gorgeous! Kevin, thanks for the follow on YouTube. That's very kind of you, mate. I appreciate that. You were the king of long haulers, Josh. You were, mate. You were. Alan, hello. How you doing? You're going somewhere on Monday. Nice. Flying the UPS MD-11 into KMDT. Nice, K-Money. We are flying it into KONT today. Yes. And thanks for the follow there, Money Time. Thank you, mate. I thought it was the most shocking news about the Queen. We knew it was... Yeah, it was weird. It was one of those. It was like, we knew it was inbound and like it was quite imminent. But when it still hit, it was like, whoa. Yeah. You were in Canary Wharf and I saw it on the TV in the lift. It's weird. It's like, it's one of those events that you will forever likely remember where you were when it happened. Isn't it? Well, I guess if you're from the UK anyway. It was really weird because I was in the US. I was actually at the Reno Air Races during the funeral. So I was in this area of the world during the Queen's funeral. I didn't watch it live because I was 8 hours behind on Reno time. And I remember just going around the whole of Nevada when I was on this trip and just seeing flags at half-mast everywhere. And I was like, people in the UK aren't even like doing things like that. And it was literally everywhere. And halfway through the trip, I went into the gift shop at the hotel and I was just looking around. And one thing that I love about people in the USA is that a lot of people are very, very, very like chatty. Like it's really not difficult to get into a good chat with people in like who you meet in the US. And I went up to the person who was running the hotel shop, like gift store thing, and bought some bits and bobs. And you know, I spoke, and she heard my English accent, and she just stopped what she was doing, and she went, oh, and took this huge like draw of breath, and she just put her hands on top of mine on the counter and went, I'm so sorry to hear about the loss of your Queen. And she was treating it like she was my nan. It was it's like I didn't know her. Like, yes, it's sad, but like she was literally treating it as if my own nana died. And she was like, I'm so sorry for your lot and everything. I was like, oh gosh, bless her. It was very sweet, but I was like, yeah, okay. Oh dear, yeah. The UK's so small, we all know each other. Yeah, that's it. That's it. We all know the Queen. She all knows us. Yeah. My Norwegian mind can never comprehend or tolerate that. Yeah, it's just wild, isn't it? I remember it as well, Craig. I was at primary school and I still remember that day as well. Yeah, yeah. I don't remember 9/11. No, 9/11 I would have only been 6.5, just bordering on 7 years old, I think. I don't even remember, or 7 bordering 8. So I don't remember that, but I do remember the 7/7 attacks. Yeah, I was in assembly at school, and my head teacher like rushed out, and I think Mama Chewy was on a school trip, and got like the coach got stuck and things. Yeah, yeah. It's weird, isn't it? How like specific world events you just kind of remember. Yeah. Yeah. A huge percentage of the UK population had seen the Queen in person. Yeah, I saw the Queen in person. At least, how many times? I saw her at Windsor Horse Show. And then something else as well, I think. Yeah. Yeah. This was in Nevada. Yeah, it was in Nevada. Yeah, it was at one of the hotels. Yeah. Oh, really, Roberticus? Oh, that's quite cool. Chat, I should probably work out when top of the scent is and stuff. Shit, we've still not thought about sub badges. Right, we need to do it. Because I said we were going to do it. Right, chat. For those of you who are not aware of this, for those of you who are on Twitch, sorry, YouTubers and TikTokers, for those of you on Twitch, my sub badges are heavily, severely decrepit, even more decrepit than I am. I mean, we've got people who have got like 106-month subs on the channel, but we've only got a 48-month badge. So we've literally got people who have doubled like the sub badge currently, which is ridiculous. So, I want to update them, but we're kind of like in between ideas. We've had a number of different ideas. One of them was to have like Star Wars ships, you know, and things like that. Another was to keep the pilot epaulets, but to renew them and make loads of new like different additions to them and changes to them. Somebody then said like you could have different types of aircraft, but I don't know how that would look to have like a, you know, a small little GA aircraft going to a helicopter, going to an A320, going to a 737, going to a 74, you know, like, and that kind of progression. I kind of like that idea of doing it like a progression of aircraft type, but I feel like it would be difficult to see like a sense of progression. Do you go from like a 1 month sub is like a Cessna 152 to then a 3 month sub is like a Cirrus, you know, and then like a 1 year sub is when you go to your first, like, I don't know, like an ATR. And, you know, like there'd have to be some sort of progression, I guess. No, you can't do airline logos because it's copyright. No, I'll get copyright striked if I start doing like copyright images of logos and stuff. Yeah. Dunno, Jax. Dunno, mate. Maybe the Chewbacca mask, but different colours throughout the months and the years. That's not a bad idea, but would that be a bit boring? I think if we were going to do the epaulette idea, it would be like, we'd have to replace stripes with like stars or some sort of other thing. But you've got to remember that, like, whatever we decide for new sub badges, they've got to like look good in, you know, like in the Twitch chat format where they're quite small. So we can't have anything that's like too crazy complex. The last thing that I want to do is to go and spend loads of money on a graphics designer to go and make me, I don't know, 30 new sub badges. Maybe not that many, but, you know, a crap load of new sub badges and do infinitely detailed different aircraft types. And then people come into my chat and go, what the f is my sub badge? I've got no idea what that is. And it not be like instantly recognizable. And the whole point for me of sub badges is like, I don't know, I like the idea. That's why we did the epaulette badges, is it's like a sense of like ranking up or progression for how long you've been subbed. You know, like it's super obvious in the chat, you know, that how long people have been subbed to the channel just based on what their epaulette or their sub badge is. So that's why I kind of always liked doing it with those, but I don't even have the files for them now, so we'd have to do new ones anyway if we were going to do it. I don't even think Mungo, who did a lot of the early ones, has got them, so yeah. This is a good song. Pips and Crown, yeah. Would that not be the same, though, for Star Wars? Exactly. Oh, I don't know. I mean, I've got a fucking Chewbacca logo, Kingsley, and I have done for the last 9 years, and Disney haven't contacted me yet, so... How about there we would just keep the... Well, the problem is that... I mean, I don't want them... I'd want them to look uniformed, I guess. And I don't have the original files, I don't think, for the epaulets. I don't think Mungo does, who did them, as I say. So we'd probably need to go right from the very beginning again, maybe. Right, whilst we discuss that more, if anybody else has got any ideas, please feel free to put them in the chat. Oh my god! Yes, chat, this should be interesting. Ontario, the winds 040 degrees at 17, gusting 33. Fuck. Well, this should be fun. Right, so it's definitely going to be a 08 then. So it's going to be a Ziggy 8 arrival via the Tango Tango Echo VOR. And then we go to the Paradise VOR, where we'll vector for an ILS approach 08 left. Today. So let me just stick that in. Where am I going? What am I doing? So there's no ILS on 8 right. So if we want to do an ILS and we're landing easterly, we need to do 8 left today. Ziggy 8. Be a Tango Tango Echo. Now it's got PDZ as a transition there, which is this. So maybe we don't need to actually do vectors. I think maybe we should to play it safe though, because I can't see anything there. Do you guys like the epaulets? Like, maybe I could just try and... I don't know. Red runway signs. Oh! What? So it's like numbers, but... Oh, we could do like, yeah, like runway signs. Like, yeah, like taxiway signs, but do it with numbers. So 1, 3, 6, 9, 12, 24, 36, 48. That could work. I quite like that. What do we think of that? Like taxiway signs, but with the number for how many months. Would that be blatant? Would that be obvious though? I don't think there are, Epic Nobody, are there really loads of cabin crew ranks? And would it be, like, the thing is that it's also got to be blatantly obvious. Because at the moment, like, you can see the sub badges, they go from like white 1 bar to 2 white, 1 white bar, 2 white bar, 3 white bar, 4 white bar. Then it goes to gold. And so it's like 3 white, 1 gold, 2 white, 2 gold, or silver, I guess they are. And so on and so forth. And then you've got the stars. Might not super obvious the taxiway sign, but the seniority would be clear, yeah. Oh, it's so difficult. I don't think I'm going to put... I don't know. Should I put in the PDZ transition? I might do, and then we can still vector anyway, can't I? Let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, God, this is a sad song. And then if we need to, we can vector. Oh, good Lord above. So there's the arrival. By the way, this arrival is stunning. Okay, yeah, I don't want that. I shouldn't have selected that. How do I get rid of that shit? So I want to go PDZ, and then I think I actually want to delete these. So it should be... Is it Narod? Is that correct? Oh, I actually want... Oh, shit. Sorry, chat. I'm trying to do about 8 things at once. Jalot as well. I do want in there, but I want the discontinuity to stay, really. Yes, that's better. Right, so it goes Petis, PDZ, then vectors for the ILS. Perfect, good. I quite like... Yeah, I quite like the taxiway idea. I do quite like that. That's not a bad idea at all, you know. Right. Have we got any altitude restrictions or anything? I don't know if there's any altitude restrictions, like expect to be at this altitude. What altitude is it going to put us at Paradise? 8,500. I think that's too high. I think 8, that's going to be... We've got to watch out for our... We've got to watch out for MDA, really. That's the big concern. I think we need to put... I think I need to put... Hit up, we can't go below 11,000 here, really. I think hit up, as long as we're above 11,000 at hit up, we'll be fine. That's got us at flight level 210. Holy shit. What altitude do you reckon we should be at Papa Delta Zulu, chat? 5,000? Gives us 3,000 to descend on the downwind. I think 5,000 at Paradise is a good bet. Let's go with that. Yeah, that would work nicely. It's still got high top at 16.7, so that's fine. We're going to be fine on the terrain clearance then. What about RAF ranks? Yeah, but we don't ever do anything military. We don't ever do anything military, do we? Right, cool. So that's in place. Runway length is 3,700 meters. I'm still going to go order brake medium. Minimums today are 1144. So we'll scroll for that. Tear stream down your face. Sorry that we're distracting away from the conversation, but this flight's gone... I don't know about you folks, but this flight has just shot past. It's gone so quickly. I thought we'd have like loads of time to discuss things today, and we'd struggle to finish the time. But we're like we're almost there. We're not far out. Oh my god! Look at these views as well. Gorgeous. Right, back to map. So when's top of descent? Oh, it's a little bit further away now. Yeah, estimated time of arrival is exactly when I thought, 2100 Zulu. Right, so is there anything else I need to do for the arrival? The ILS frequencies and everything is all manual, isn't it, in this? So we've got the baro minima in, we've got the order brake in, we've got the arrival programmed in. Is there anything else I need to do? I need to thank ProSource for 84 bloody months. That's what I need to do. Thank you! Thank you very much indeed for the 84 months, my dude. Thank you, thank you. Sorry, I'm missing chat messages. Dude, that's a ridiculous amount of time. 84 months. Thank you very, 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 very much indeed. You are a legend, mate. That is that's a long time. Wait, is that a 7-year anniversary? That is, right? I'm pretty sure that is. Chat, I'm trying to work out how I can delete a message on this app. That's 7-year anniversary, isn't it? 84 months. What that should be is a new bloody sub badge. That's what it should be. Two seconds, chat. I'm getting old, I'm getting old. Mate, thank you very much indeed. You're getting old with me, though, if you've been here for this long. 7 whole years, mate. That means the world. That really does. Thank you. What if you do the epaulets as they currently are, but then add the number of years of subscription in a big number over the stripes? You wouldn't be able to read it, mate. Look at how small it is. I don't think you'd be able to read it. Because at the moment, it's almost difficult, especially on the one like Craig's got. The, what sub badge is that? Is that the 2-year sub badge? I don't even know. Yeah, Craig, that's what I was trying to get rid of. In fact, I'm just going to get rid of the whole. Yeah, sorry, I missed it in amongst everything else. Like, if you look at, like, Craig's at the moment, for me, I've got it quite large, but it's quite difficult to make out that that's a star at the top of it. Do you know what I mean? Oh, nice, Josh. Well done. Oh, brilliant. 4 hours, 52 minutes. Exactly the same as the real life one. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I've always liked the epaulet ideas, but it's just like, it's difficult. I guess the next progression would be to like lose the stripes and start having stars. But then you'd get to a stage where it's like just stars. And that doesn't, that would look a bit weird, I think. I feel like that would look a bit weird. Right, is there anything else I need to do for the descent? We've got the flap setting, dial a flap. We've got the arrival program. We've got the auto brake. We've got the baro minima. We'll double check the weather again to get the QNH on approach. Now, we'll do a bit of an arrival briefing in a moment, but... One of the day I have lots of meetings? No worries. Thursday's my busy day for meetings as well, mate, so not a problem. What would the runway signs like look like? I mean, it would look quite cool, wouldn't it? I do quite like that idea. I do quite like that idea of having... Yeah, and like the number of months. I think it'd be hard to read, though. Do you reckon? Do you reckon it would be? I wonder if instead of having the number of months, so like, let's say like, okay, ProSource is a perfect example. Would we want 84? Or would we want it to be like 7Y for like 7 years? Nah, I don't know. I don't like that. I think months is better. I don't know. Oh, it's so difficult, isn't it? Oh, I feel like there's no right or wrong answer here. I do quite like the idea of runway number or like taxiway signs. Yeah, maybe like a big 7. But the problem with that is that then if I give somebody like big 7 for 7 years, what do I do for people who've got like 6 months? Because then you would have 6 for 6 months, but 7 for 7 years. So I think, yeah, like yellow for months and red for year, or like some sort of distinguish with the number would like with the color even would have to do it, wouldn't it? He takes off her dress. She go. Hey, Oakwood, 38 months. Hello, hello. Mate, thank you very much, dude. It's still freaky when you look right at us and wait, it's still freaky when you look right at us and read our messages, lol. Thank you! I love it. Exploding hat. What more could I say? Dude, thank you. 38 months. Oakwood, I hope you're doing well, mate. Can I see it? Where is it? I can't even remember where on Twitch now I do the emotes. Oh, sorry, sub badges. Where do I do it? I can't even see it. Yeah, just like Vulcan MSS 2024. badges then. I can't even find on the Twitch dashboard where to even bloody well do sub badges anymore. They've not exactly made it easy. A decimal, it's got to like, it's got to be obvious straight away. I feel like I don't want to have to sit here explaining sub badges. And I feel like if I had to do a decimal point to explain to somebody that that meant half of a year or something, it's just a faff. Like, the great thing about the epaulets is that they have been on my channel for like 9 years and I've never ever had to explain once about them. It's just an obvious thing of progression with them. I mean, I almost think there's an aspect of people don't really care too much, but you know, when I've got people like ProSource subbing for 84 months, you know, that means that he hasn't had his sub badge changed now for 3 years. So I feel like just a little bit of recognition for the people who have been here for such a crazy amount of time. It's worth it, right? Subscription, subscriber badges. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's a stupid place for it. Yeah, so, right, at the moment, I have sub badges for 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 1 year, 1.5 years, 2 years, 2.5 years, 3 years, and then 4 years. That's all I've got right now. Whilst I can actually have sub badges from 1 month to 10.5 years. Which is crazy. I almost feel like after 1 year, I don't know. Do you think after? I think after 1 year, it's nice to only do them once a year. I don't know. Do we like the idea of doing it? No, I just feel like it's gonna get over. It's just gonna confuse itself, isn't it? If we start doing like year and 2.5 years or stuff with it. I don't know. Purple ball for me. I have like advantages and disadvantages in both, if I'm honest. So that's how my current sub badges work. So it's heavily out of date. You hover over it on PC? Yeah, that's true. Coming to visit me at work. Oh, is this where... Are you Ontario Mountain Man? Maybe months of a yellow taxiway signs and years of red runway ones. I like that. I like that. Yeah, so like... Oh, well that could work for then for like... So let's say it's 2.5 years. So 30 months. You would have 30 in yellow. But then when they hit 36 months for 3 years, it's like it's a runway. So it's 36 in red. Oh, nice, Mountain Man. Well, I might need to visit you with the mechanic section then if I'm landing this one today. It's like gusting 30 knots there. Two years and 5 months is a red sign with 2 and a yellow one with 5. I almost feel like it's better doing it like months all the way round. Do you know what I mean? I almost feel like it's just better just having like it just in months the whole way. It's less confusing. Bad today, lots of go-arounds. Oh, God. We should probably review the go-around procedure, shouldn't we? I feel like just keeping it in months. So, like, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, all yellow. 12 months for a year is a red runway. Then, oh, my God, my brain's fried. Then 18 months is yellow for a year and a half. 24 months is 2 years. So that's a red runway one. And then so on and so forth like that. So if it's a month anniversary or like a half year anniversary, it's just yellow, but the month. So 18, 30, and those kind of things. The runway 38 doesn't exist IRL. It goes to 36. Yeah, but I mean, I just feel like we're just further limiting ourselves like crazy. I could maybe even upload a few now and we test it. I've got some that, like, I've got slots. So we could test it, and then if I don't like it, we can delete it. We can play around with it. Thank you, Joel. Yeah, we got... So there's all sorts going on tomorrow. There's the storm tomorrow, and it's the headwind update tomorrow. So I've got no idea... the headwind A330 update. So I've got no idea what we're going to do on stream tomorrow. It could get interesting. Yeah, artistic license. I think we're allowed a little bit of artistic license. Otherwise, my brain might fry. Right, chat. Let's go and have a look at this one then. So it's a Ziggy 8 arrival that we're doing today into... Ontario. The big thing with Ontario is the terrain, as you can see. To the north, where we're arriving in from, we've got an MSA of 11,300, so we've got to be careful of that. That's going to be our big thing today. And then further as we head eastbound from the airport, it's a MSA of 9,000 and then 7,000 here. So I'm going to be super careful because we're aiming to reach Paradise at 5,000. Actually, I'm going to see, what was the real one at? Because the real one's done this as well. What altitude were they at? Beam the airport. Oh, look at that. So they were at about 6,000. But they probably did quite... They might have done a bit of a longer downwind and base leg than we'll do, depending on traffic. But we know that that should be about a good altitude. If we're rolling out... Yeah, look, they leveled out at 6,000 here for ages. So if we're 6,000, about to turn downwind, perfect. Absolutely perfect. That's what we want. So there's a couple of speed restrictions, but that's it. We just got to watch out for the terrain. ILS 8 left today. We should get the glide latest Narod, which is 6 miles out from landing at 2,900. And Jalot there is 4,000. It's an interesting go around. So it's climbed to 1,900 feet, then a right turn to 4,000 feet direct to the Paradise VOR. Then it's outbound on the downwind, 256. So it's essentially a right-hand turn and then back down on the downwind. So that's fine. So 2,900 latest for the altitude intercept for the ILS, 4,000 for the go-around. We're landing for the first time ever today on 8 left. Only other times I've ever been into Ontario, it's always been on the 2.6s. So first time landing easterly for me. But it'll be in a shorter taxi today. So 8 left, we'll aim to vacate uniform, cross 8 right at uniform, and then taxi down Sierra, Whiskey, and then the UPS apron is here. So we'll be parking on the bottom right-hand corner, southeasterly corner of the airport today. Good. Right. That is everything. And we are pretty much at top of descent. We've been in the air. Does it feel like we've been in the air an hour and 40 minutes? Or is it just me? Or has this flight gone like crazy quick? LAX is still landing west. Yeah. The winds here are like 040 something, gusting 30 something crazy. Oh, nice, Fat Boy Fat. We've all been there and done it. Discord DM? Oh, you legend. I haven't got anything through at the moment. Oh, here we go. Oh, I like this. Look, chat. So, Mr. Britain DC, Joel's just sent us, like, an example of, like, a test one. Joel, could you do one for... 42? Could you do a yellow 42? For me, and then I will literally upload that now, and then if there's anybody here with like a 3.5-year sub badge, we'll be able to see it. Actually, I don't know, is there anybody here that's subbed between... I don't know if there is. We'll have to see. Actually, Prime, no, Oakwood. If Oakwood is here, no, that's not going to work. No, ignore me. It would somebody who'd need to be here between 42 months and 48 months subbed. Oh shit, I've missed top of descent. Because I'm too busy chatting. Right, I'm going to put it to transition level 180. Yeah, this flight has felt like crazy quick. I saw the METAR for Shannon tomorrow morning at like 7 a.m. It's supposed to be gusting like 85. Crazy. How's the PO box? I told you I just don't think I'm going to be able to do it. I don't think so because they're really expensive here. Oh, Craig, are you how many months have you been subbed? Are you between 42 and 48 months subbed? We're literally going to do like a test sub badge right now. So I need to see if somebody here's got it. Oh, there we go. We're back on profile. Nice. I also need to concentrate on my flight. DMs. Cool. I'm going to need to upload it somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. Thank you, mate. Create a dashboard, monetization, subscriptions, subscriber badges. That is in such a stupid place. That's for sure. So this would be a 3.5 year sub badge. Oh, is it asking me to do it in different formats? Oh, Joel, it's doing that stupid thing on Twitch where you have to do the different... You have to do the different the PX things. Why? I thought you could just do them all in one. What's my FPS? Christy and I locked my FPS at 60. I can do that. It'll take 2 seconds. Okay. How's the MD-11? I love this thing. Absolutely love it. Why can't it downscale for... Well, I don't know. Let me see if I can just upload it. Nah, it's not letting me. It's letting me upload the 72 by 72 one. Stupid thing. It does for, like, subscriber badge... Like, sorry. Normal sub emotes, you can just upload one and it automatically scales it for you. But the subscriber badges, it won't let you. Stupid thing! Oh no, fat boy fat. Oh, faff. I think they have to improve the wing texture on the MD-11. Yeah, I don't think people say this has got the best textures, but I mean, I honestly don't care. It's such a stupidly fun aircraft to fly. Look at this view, by the way, chat. So, Ontario's down there. So we're essentially going to fly through this kind of gap in the mountains, if I'm not mistaken. There is an aircraft relatively near to me. It's fine. They're not. They're going to. And no, they're not going near us. That's fine. Yeah, we're good. Is it getting a new 3D model? I honestly have no idea. So we got a 250 knot speed restriction at Flavor, which it looks like it's slowing down to now. So that's correct. Oh, look at this view. Love it. Craig subbed for 44 months. Okay, so it might... Well, it depends how long it takes to update it. It might work with Craig if we can get it in time. I'm like a bird, I only fly away. I don't know how else it is. Beautiful. Sending now. Thanks, Joel. I'll try and do it quickly and we'll see if it updates in the chat. I don't know whether it will. Right, I'm just going to upload them. Right, there we go. So there should be a new 3.5-year sub badge now. 42. Let's see if it updates and see what we think of it. This is just a test. We can always get rid of it. Right, as much as I absolutely adore this song, I feel like I hear it all the time on stream, and we are not that far out from landing now, and I kind of feel like I'm neglecting the flight and not concentrating too much. So I'm going to turn the music off there. Test, test. Oh, it's actually got rid of your sub badge for me. Oh, you see it, do you? It's actually got rid of it for me. I can't even see his sub badge at all now. Doesn't have a sub badge for you. Joel sees it. Typical that I can't even blooming see it. You refresh and it appeared. Problem is that I'm using a separate piece of software for it. Let me try and do it on my streaming PC whilst also not forgetting to continue the descent. Right, I'm going to descend down to 12,000 because we know we're going to be safe with terrain on that. And then let's just have another look at the weather. So Ontario, 040 at 17, gust 33. Altimeter is 3027. So 3027 is set once, twice, and 3 times. Checked. Good. Probably did it a bit early. But... Can I see it now? Miku, can you... Or whoever it... Well, no, it's Craig. Who's got it? Can you type again and see if I can see it? MSFS looks amazing. Yeah, it looks good. Check the link. All I see is my ugly face. Oh, yeah, I see. I quite like that. It's quite a bit different. Is it quite obvious what it is? Yeah, for Craig, it's still not showing the sub badge for me. It's not updated for me. I don't mind that, you know. I think it looks alright. Oh shit. Chat, look on TCAS. It's right there at 20,000. It's fine, they're descending. There are aircraft inbound. Oh, I need to get CTAF. It is 120.6. What do we think? What do we think? Do we like it? I think, you know, Joel's just put that together very quickly, so I'd maybe want it to actually, like, make sure that it's the correct typeface that they actually use on these things and all of those things, and, like, you know, really, like, properly look at it. We don't necessarily need to have the arrows as well. Oh my god, look at these views. I find it, yeah. So it would be like on a half-year sub like this, it would be, yeah, like 42 months or, you know, 30 months for 2.5 years. And then it would be like a red runway number for a year anniversary one. Yeah, that's LAX traffic. Yeah. Check. 1 to go. That's fine. We can descend down to 6,000 now. Holy moly. Look at these views. Right, I'm going to concentrate on the approach now. The red ones, you could put runway on one line and then the number... Oh, I don't know. The old ones looks very manicured, which is the result of having a graphics designer. No, that was literally Mungo in paint. The old epaulets were not by a graphics designer. They were made by, like, Mungo 9 years ago in paint, I think. Look at this! This is why I wanted to do Ontario. Oh my god, our speed. We are at 300 knots. What's it doing? Where's it? It's put us on a heading. Oh, holy shit. What is the aircraft done? Right, let's go direct PVD. PDZ even. Nav. It's just randomly put us on a heading. Oh, well, this could get interesting. I think we're alright with spacing behind. I've got 14 miles to get to there. Oh, what's it? I'm not gonna lie. I've never had that before. It's just randomly gone onto headings. I almost feel like it's become more. Oh, and it didn't like that direct either. Has this aircraft become more buggy since the update? Anyway, there's the airport. Right, okay. Yeah, we're good for 250 knots now. 10,000, that's fine. That was very weird with the fact that it just took us randomly on a heading. I certainly didn't select. I'd have to go back and watch the VOD, but I certainly didn't put anything in there to indicate that I wanted to go on a heading. But hey, we carry on. Add drag. Just not liking the speed, is it? But that's because we got a 17 knot tailwind. So LAX are landing westerly, but Ontario are landing easterly. So yeah, but we should be fine. We've got plenty of space with the other aircraft flying with us, and there's no need to worry with the people who are going into LAX. They're out the way. I feel having the sub badges have the nighttime illuminated. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, well, because like taxiway signs and stuff like that are illuminated, aren't they? I quite like that. Predictions. Oh, shite. Chat, I'm going to do it 250 FPM now instead of 200 FPM. So it's going to be, will Chewie land heavier than 250 FPM? Yes or no? Predictions are live. Thank you! Right, heading 255. Sorry, no, 260 even. Right, there's 5,000 feet. Good, we're happy with that profile at the moment. Yeah, no, I know what you mean, Joel. 227 since it's your average. I like that, Chaz. That's not a bad idea, actually, come to think of it. Oh, look at this! Wow! This looks insane! So it was 4,000 feet at Jalot, actually, wasn't it? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So we've actually got quite a way. We could use this phase to kind of get us to slow down here. Or we could try and turn in for narrow. The problem with narrow is that it's only a 6-mile final. I think 5,000 is a safe altitude on the downwind for the moment. Will I float the landing? It'll be more likely that I'll stack the landing in, mate, in this aircraft. Nice electrolyte. Yeah, I love flying here. Right, now to commit blasphemy by landing this aircraft with a side stick. Judge me. Oh, freaking camera is fucking cheating there. Right, slats extend. I don't think I need to do that. Next thing is going to be bringing the speed back. How do I bring the speed back in this aircraft again? I thought it was just... Oh, we can take flap 15 at this speed by the looks of it. Right, flaps 15. Well, I'm going to go to CTAF. Ontario traffic, UPS 983 is turning base vectors for the ILS approach 08 left, Ontario. Yeah, I get what you mean, Miku. I don't think I can ever fly an Airbus like, well, I could with the A300. Why will we not slow down? I'm pretty sure with the flaps and everything extended, we should be slowing down. Why are we so fast? I thought it did it automatically. Is this bugged or is it me? I thought when you started to extend the flaps and everything, it automatically did it. Speed brakes? No, we don't need speed brakes because the speed's coming back nicely and we're fine on the altitude. Okay, flaps 28. Well, that's the limit for flap 28. Let's go speed 185. There's flap 28. Did I put anything in here in the approach? We're doing a flap 30, aren't we? Yeah, flap 35. You shouldn't have to select the speed on approach, yeah. I think this update has actually bugged things with this aircraft, which is quite a shame.
Stabilize their motion.
Right, now to judge when we need to turn in to intercept. Where's the runway? There. Let's do it now. Okay, so 185 is absolutely fine for where we are at the moment. So let's go and arm the speed brake. Auto brake is medium. Lights are on, so we're just holding on the gear in the final stage of flaps at the moment. And then we'll arm the approach. What a view! There we go, there's a localizer, perfect. Ontario traffic, UPS 983 is localizer established. ILS runway 08 left, approximately 12 miles.
Stabilize their motion.
Probably slowed down a bit early there, didn't
Ontario
I?
traffic FedEx 577, overhead Paradise, downwind for runway 8 left.
Oh shit, I can see
Ontario
Mac. Mac, are you gonna... I think Mac's cut in earlier. Right, there's glide slope, go around 4,000. You're swinging in behind? Okay, cool.
Ontario traffic southwest 2149 is on the jet to arrival at 6,000. Going to be following behind the FedEx for vectors 8 left.
Lovely, this is going well, folks. I'm enjoying this. Woohoo! Okay, right, let's pause the alerts for landing. Holy moly. Checked. Get down. And flaps 35. Gaming prospect, the reason, so for those of you wondering why I'm using the joystick instead of the yoke, the thing with the yoke is that I have to clamp it to my desk and I sit so much further back and it's just really uncomfortable with how I sit. Like my posture all gets messed up. It's just a bit of a mess. So yeah. So flap 35 is 160, VAP 155, although we've got a heavy headwind, so I wonder. What's our ground speed? 177. I think 165 may be better. Right, lights on. So, auto brake is set. Landing gear is down 3 green. Flaps are set. Right. Okay, 1,000 feet is checked. Here we go, chat. Wish me luck. Holy moly. This is so weird approaching this airport from this view. I'm so used to flying the opposite way. Speed. The winds are shaking us all over the shop. Holy shit, speed. Maybe I should keep the auto thrust in on landing.
Clear traffic southwest 2749 is 4000 heading 260 vectors for ILS.
God, so crazy on the speed. 9 knot crosswind as well. Continue. This is a horribly flown approach.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Yep, we'll take that. 3 brakes up. Keep the aileron into the wind. There's the nose. Reverses are normal. I think we just about played that one back. Okay, I need to remember to actually keep the auto thrust in for this. I took out the auto thrust thinking it was easier, but the speed was just all over the shop. Manual brakes. We just about managed to recover that one. That was not a steady approach. The glide slope was terrible. Woo! Goodness. Well, that kept us going. Yes. Note to self: use the auto thrust on landing in this aircraft.
Traffic Frontier Flight 3163, short final 08.
Oh shit.
Ontario.
How many miles?
A couple yet, you're fine.
That's fine. Land after approved. Right, there we go. Welcome down, everybody. Where's Mac? Oh yeah, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Yeah, welcome down to Ontario, everybody. That was an interesting one. I got really caught off guard there with the speed because the speed was dropping low, and then you add in some thrust, and then it's not enough. So then you add in more thrust, and then it's too much, and then you start going crazy on the speed, and then the glide slope's going. It's like the pitch power thing, isn't it? That's always an interesting one. Pitch power coupling. Ontario traffic, UPS 983, vacated 8 right at uniform crossing, sorry, 8 left at uniform crossing 8 right, taxiing to the bay. Oh, look at that, Max just coming over the threshold. Yes! There we go, look, he's just touching down. That is what you call precision. Well done, Mac. Well done. Very good. Right, okay, so let's get the flaps and everything up, all out of the way, auto brake. And go. Sorry, traffic, UPS 983, clear of uniform on A right. Beautiful. So yeah, I just need to be aware of that next time I fly this aircraft. I just need to make sure that I keep the auto thrust in so I'm not having to worry about that and then losing the glide. But I think we made it back. I just didn't, I remember not really trusting the auto thrust in this thing
Vacating 8 left on Romeo. Okay.
beforehand, so I just took it out. Right, so so we've got the nose light on taxi, landing lights are off, strobe lights are off. I'll go and turn terrain off there now. Oh, how do I just turn it off entirely? I think I just do that right. Off. Put that back there. Cool, right, there we go. Well, yes, everybody, welcome down. Who enjoyed that for an approach then? There's Mac in his Frontier. Nice, easy taxi for him. And then there's the FedEx behind. Oh, look at this. This has worked so nicely. Well done, everyone. Great job. Right. No alerts, but I will unpause them. Camera off now as well. Right, next thing is working out about parking stands. I didn't even look at that.
Traffic,
I am not taxiing an MD-11 how you should taxi an MD-11 around corners. You should, like, wait for the nose gear to be behind you and then turn 90 degrees, but I'm just being lazy. I do love this aircraft, though. So much fun to fly.
8 right. 8 left, rather.
So much fun.
8 right.
Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed that one. Now, in terms of parking with GSX, I've got no idea. UPS cargo. Where shall I go? 2A. Where's that? Is it just here? I think it's just here. Yeah, 2A. Oh, nice. That was a good guess. Right, let's get the APU started. Oh, yeah, we forgot. Did anybody do the prediction? Did it come through? We'll have a look. Don't let me forget after we shut down. Please excuse my terrible taxiing. Oh, Play Dude, 15 months. Hey, thank you so much, mate. Thank you very much. 15 months. The mask goes on for a year and a quarter, but I appreciate that. Welcome back, mate. Hey, nice. It wasn't the most beautifully flown approach. I could have done a lot better, I think, in terms of my skills flying the aircraft, but hey, we made it in. And I've certainly done worse. Thank you very much, mate. I'm glad you enjoyed the approach. That was gorgeous. I mean, I thought doing a landing onto 2 6s at Ontario was gorgeous, but, well, that was even better, wasn't it? Not very good parking by Chewy. You were getting chucked around in the 320? Yeah, it was gusty. There we go, I'm cheating with the parking, judge me. Right, okay, so parking brake is set. APU power is available to us, which is good. So if I just stick the APU bleed on, I don't know if you need to do that, but I will anyway.
Traffic, Southwest 21.95 miles on over my 8 left.
Cool, there we go. So were the Southwest flying with us? No, they came in from Denver. There we go. Engine shutdown. Where did I get that from? The aircraft. This is the TFDi MD-11, which is available for PC for MSFS 2020. There she is, everyone. Safely down. Right. Seatbelt signs. Beacon light off. You're doing... do you know when to turn the A380? Oh, it's a pain, isn't it? Doing a London to Perth route in the 787. Nice. Enjoy. So, beacon light is off, seatbelt signs are off, APU power is on, engines are shut down, transponder can go off, GPU can go in, wheel chocks can go in, external power can go. Then we need to turn off the APU itself this time because we've not got engines. And then we can request deboarding and we'll go and open some doors. There it is. Well, we made it. That was an awesome flight. I feel like we didn't get to actually enjoy the views as much because we were too busy chatting about all the different things that we were chatting about today, but that was a really, really, really enjoyable flight. So I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. Thank you all so much for being here. Seatbelts lights off while flying cargo. Yeah, you can have passengers while flying cargo. Depends what the cargo is. If you've got horses in the back and things like that and livestock and things, I think it's a legal requirement to have somebody there to care for them and tend to them. So yeah, depending what the cargo is. And if you're transporting other people in the company. If there were 2 people flying in the flight deck, but we were transporting another member of UPS down to Ontario, you know, deadheading a flight or something, and they were in the back, then yeah. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about a supernumerary area. Yeah, exactly. So no, it's very realistic to still do seatbelt signs and everything on cargo. Just depends if you've got people on board with you or not. Yeah, don't worry, I haven't forgotten about predictions. I haven't forgotten. Right. Let's have a look at Volanta. Let me just get these friend requests. Review the flight. So, here we are. There was our departure out of Boeing Field up in Seattle. Straight out 14 right departure. A little bit of a Vectra, so we didn't hit Mount Rainier, but those views were absolutely gorgeous. And then all the way southbound, we flew right over the top of Lake Tahoe and Reno, which just looked absolutely beautiful. And then you saw the approach as we flew over the top of Palmdale and Lancaster with the stunning terrain. I mean, look at that. That looks pretty good, actually, for that approach. Considering the fact that the aircraft decided to just go on heading select instead of nav there, and then started to not select speed, and we managed speed for us, and we had to select it manually, which was very weird. I think it might have been user issue. It might have been a bug with me, not a bug with me, an issue with me flying instead of a bug, but yeah. Right, next thing, let's have a look. So how did we do? Just before the main markers, but smack bang in the middle of the touchdown zone, really, and on the centre line, which for those wins I will take. And the landing rate was a 361. Okay, it was a cargo landing. I mean, to be honest with you, with all of those factors taken into account and with an MD-11, a 361 landing rate is actually pretty good. 361 landing rate is a greaser, I think, in an MD-11, isn't it? 1.1 G-force, there it is. So flight time 2 hours 4 minutes. We were a minute earlier than what SimBrief told us we would be. Block time was 2 hours 22 minutes today. See, look, 4 passengers. 4 passengers. Cargo landing approved. Right, well, I'm afraid to say then, I don't know what we're going to do with the points. So, will Chewie land... Oh, gosh. Will Chewie land heavier than 250 FPM? 63% of you thought I was going to grease it. So that means that the points only go to 37% of people. Blitz got a 499 in the FedEx triple. Oofed. Oofed. Right, so choose the outcome. Will Chewie land heavier than 250 FPM? I'm afraid I will, yes. Complete the prediction. There it is. I'm afraid I will. I think having it at 250 FPM is much better than 200 FPM. Like, if you missed yesterday's stream, we absolutely greased it. It was a real greaser. Not yesterday, Tuesday's stream even. It was a real greaser in the iFly, and it was still above 200 FPM. So yeah. Yeah. Is everybody losing all their points now? You gotta have less faith in me, I guess. Swede on TikTok. Thanks for the follow, mate. Thank you. Amazing. Right. Oh, I just realised the door didn't open. I swear I clicked to open the door. Oh, has it still got that bug with the... They've not fixed it. No, they've not fixed the one bug I really wanted them to fix. Guess what ATC is now online? Oh, Ontario Tower. For fuck's sake. I swear they do it deliberately. I swear that ATC deliberately does this where they all log on. Just as I'm leaving the area or once we've finished. Yeah, chat, it looks like the bug with GSX and the door's not fixed. I can't believe they've not fixed this. I bet it'll be a case where TFDi blames GSX and GSX blames TFDi. I'm positive it's a TFDi bug, though, because this doesn't happen in any other aircraft. But essentially, we can't open the main cargo door now. Oh, I'm sorry, Kieran. I'm glad you enjoyed the flight, though. He's just put Ontario Tower is online. We've finished, mate. Oh dear. Mike, no worries, buddy. Good to see you. Good to see you all the same. So unfortunately, all of the cargo that we've now just transported, unless it's in the underbelly of the aircraft, it's in the main area. It's not getting off because of the bug. But yeah, that's still not fixed. That's annoying. I don't know, chat. I don't know what to think about the update. I mean, you know, there might... I feel like some of the issues that we encountered today might have been user error and not bugs, but I actually feel like there's maybe potentially been more bugs introduced. Like, we were on the arrival and suddenly the aircraft went onto heading select, and I'd have to go back and watch the VOD, but I'm pretty sure I didn't select anything to go on heading select. It just randomly did it. Normally when you start extending the slats and the flaps, the speed manages itself and starts to lower the speed. It didn't do that. Again, that could have been something that I'd forgot to program or do, but I don't remember doing anything before where you had to do that. You just select slats and it automatically starts to slow you down. It's kind of like the Airbus method where you've got like F speed and then green dot and things. And then the cargo door bug with GSX still isn't fixed. So don't get me wrong, I still absolutely adore this aircraft. Oh, attention all aircraft. Ontario Tower is now closed. Oh, that is the most VATSIM thing in the world. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, I still absolutely adore the TFDi MD-11. It is still one of my favourite aircraft to fly in the sim, no doubt whatsoever. But it's just annoying that there might potentially be bugs introduced or things that aren't fixed yet with this bug here. But hey, I still love the aircraft. There's a FedEx on the UPS ramp. Why? They just wanted to park next to us. They wanted to say hello. They've flown all the way with us, so I can't blame them. On that note, thank you to the two of you who joined in on the flight today. Big thanks to Blitz and Mac for being my VATSIM buddies today. Always a pleasure to have you fly along. Great job with the spacing there, so always good. I would say thanks to ATC, but we didn't have any. So there we are. Right, now, tomorrow's stream. I know there is a massive storm incoming. In all honesty, I don't think I'm going to fly to somewhere with like 80 knot crosswinds. As much as it would be a meme, it's just a little bit like crazy. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll try and find something fun to do tomorrow with the crazy weather. However, we've also potentially got Headwind updating their A330 tomorrow as well. So it'll be very interesting to see if that is worthwhile. I don't know whether it will release by the time I can set things up for a stream. If not, I'll make sure I've got some sort of a backup option in mind. So, but yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. All right. So thank you all very, 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 very much for all the conversations, the chat today. The flight went super quickly, and that's thanks to you folks for keeping the chat active and having such good conversations and everything. We will come back and review the sub badge thing. I think it's a good note that we left it off with the idea of the runway signs, taxiway signs. So I'll leave it as it is for now, and then we'll come back to it. But I think we're onto something with that. So yeah. Right, I love you all to pieces, whether you're tuning in over on TikTok, on YouTube, or of course here on Twitch as well. Thank you, all of you. I really do appreciate you taking time out your day to come and watch the stream. I hope you folks know how much it means that you still tune in, so thank you. Right, love you all to pieces. I will see you tomorrow for the last stream of the week and the last stream of me being 30 years old tomorrow. So there we go. On that note, I love you all. See you all tomorrow. Good night. Happy landing.